I feel like both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Auditors, X's, and crash outs.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Because
y'all are fucking crazy, but here's the thing is all you crazy assholes
yeah.
that show your craziness
Yeah.
don't necessarily know that the people that you may
be showing your craziness to
are 20 times crazier.
I like to care, but I don't know. Your words can't shake my bones, though. I'm stronger than you know. Your fire can't melt my soul, no, no.
do a little chatting.
Yep.
Piss a few people off. A lot more than a few, probably. Everyone.
We're gonna piss a lot of people off, but I think we're gonna also make a lot of people happy because we're gonna say what they
everybody's
want to
thinking,
say,
I
what they're
feel.
thinking. We're gonna say the quiet part out loud.
If you don't find something to relate to, like, get out of here.
Get out.
Look right in the eyes. Get out.
Out.
I'm just kidding.
Bye.
In the shadows, I found my light. In the chaos, I found my fight.
We're excited to announce that we're partnering with GhostBed. Their mattresses are crazy comfortable and super cool, literally, thanks to their patented cooling technology. And they ship right to your door. If you're ready to level up your sleep,
Head on over to ghostbed.com/unfiltered for 10% off their already insanely low prices.
scary low. Are you going to take one on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The
Look
creatine.
at you.
You want to try one?
You're going to be amped. Wait, are you only saying?
No, they don't. They're not pre-work, Elliot.
Oh. What does creatine do? This is two separate.
What the heck?
Oh. That was actually really silly.
He was hiding.
They taste like something. Hold on. What is it, like strawberry? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Strawberry creamsicle. They're pretty
It
good.
does taste like strawberry. Like actual. Wow.
They're good, right?
Yeah, and they give me the gummy taste of like those you remember those Scooby-Doo ones? Low key.
Those were the best. The white ones.
If this
Or
was
the blue. They were like
if this
blue.
was blue,
Creamy.
yeah. If this was the blue raspberry one or whatever the Scooby-Doo one was, it gives me that texture.
I love it.
But yeah, I guess here we go. Tasty gains. No.
Right.
Wow, so tasty.
They're being like attacked online right now because they blew up so quickly.
Yeah.
They couldn't keep up with it. So our ad is being like ambushed by people.
Oh yeah, they're like it's been.
And I talked to the owner and he was like, I've been messaging that, like, our team has been messaging people personal. Like, he's like, they're just, people are off the deep end at this point. He's like, there's like no.
Yeah, these gains are too tasty. They
They're
just really
too.
want them. It reminds me of this time that one time I was like,
Wait, we should start.
Oh yeah, we should start, and then I can tell you the
yeah.
story really quick. All right, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered and Unfazed. I'm your host Tessa.
I'm Heather.
Yeah, and so we were just talking about tasty gains and how they're tasty.
Yes, we just ate some.
No, they're actually pretty good. And it reminded me of this time because like people are having some discourse on the internet of like how quick shipping is.
Yeah.
Well, one time I was at Taco Bell. I was in a drive-thru to go to Taco Bell. It was like kind of late at night, whatever. But it was a lot of people because it was in like close to Disney.
Oh God.
And so like it had not been that long, right? So this guy in front of us, he orders, blah, 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 pulls forward. It had literally been like maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, like really not a long time. He literally like gets out of his car and is screaming that kind of like veiny, bulgy.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's been 5 minutes.
I don't
Just screaming at the top of his lungs. And that's the same energy.
that were yeah.
that those
People are
comments
spoiled. I was telling them people are so spoiled with Amazon overnight. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, do you remember ordering? Or
It was
I don't
2
know if
weeks. It was like 7 to 10 business
you're not
days.
like that much. I mean, you're like 10 years younger than me, but like
Like
back in the day, like
9,
you
8.
ordered from catalogs.
Yeah.
Like I'd order like home like decor.
Right,
There
from,
was
like, a catalog.
Seventh Generation, I think it was called, or not Seventh. That's a cleaning brand. Seventh something. It was 7 something.
Yeah.
And it was like a fucking month until you got the stuff.
Yeah.
It was the longest, and you just kind of forget you ordered it, and
What
then it
is
just
that
shows up.
one? Oh, because my bonus parents are youth pastors.
Yeah.
So they always used to order from that I don't it's called like Oriental Trading
Yes,
or something
yes.
like that.
company.
God,
It's Oriental Trading Company.
I loved
Yes.
going through
Yes.
the, like, I would
The
go through
catalog.
do I need any of this?
No,
No. But for
never.
some reason, I want like
That was, like,
50 beach themed kazoos.
Worst thing I got. Yeah.
No.
And then it was all in bulk.
It was all in bulk. Like, everything was crazy. It's like,
What are you doing?
I'm going to the studio, but my car seats are soaked.
Oh.
ding. It's been raining. It's been
been
raining a
raining.
lot today.
It has.
Yeah. And at my job, my undisclosed job, that
Right.
at the place that I work, there's like, I know there's a leak above our ceiling.
Oh, God.
I can hear it dripping above, but it's not coming through, right? But I can hear it dripping like right above me, and I'm like,
You're like, okay, black mold.
okay.
Hey,
I love that you guys
breathing it in.
definitely pay for my insurance, and I didn't just lie about that. And I definitely have insurance from the company that I work at, and I definitely do.
Definitely.
It's true. I have it. I have it. But yeah, yeah. So
A lot going on.
like so
Like
much going
so
on.
much going on that everybody's tired of hearing about Epstein. Like, I don't even fucking care anymore. Like,
No,
about the
honestly.
Epstein thing. It's like people are so tired of it.
Right.
No matter how you look at it. There's like
Yeah.
new developments, or they're now saying there's going to be like
Yeah, I saw
information.
the like,
I don't
you
even
know,
care.
Department of Justice.
I care.
Guy.
I shouldn't
yeah,
say
no,
that.
No,
Like,
I care.
but I'm like, I don't even.
But I'm
wanna
like,
fucking
release it or don't.
do it,
Like, stop
or
playing
do
with
something.
us. Yeah,
I
like-
don't even want to fucking hear about it anymore.
No,
Like,
because obviously, like, everybody that is not guilty is on the same page.
Right.
Like, every person
Right.
that is not guilty is on the same page. Let's see it.
yeah.
And if not, then whatever. But it's to the point that if you're like not on it, then don't freak out about it. But if
Like,
you
I'm
are, then
just so
cool. Like
over
it
it.
really doesn't even matter. Like,
Diddy trial done and over with.
right.
Like, it never
Like
happened.
like it never happened.
Like, it never happened.
And it's like actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and then obviously,
I mean,
I'm like,
in our own personal lives, we've had a lot
There's, like,
of things.
just so much.
It's like definitely spiritual warfare in my opinion,
Yeah.
because like I always get, because one of my biggest fears is going back into poverty. Like that's genuinely one of my biggest, like, and it's not something that I like talk about a lot. Like I talk about my childhood and like this and that stuff. Like when I say like I came from nothing, literally like nothing.
Right.
Like, and so like sometimes people don't, they're like, oh yeah, I mean, I
oh,
came
you
from
mean
nothing
white
too.
privilege is
No, literally
not always a thing? That's
right.
weird.
It's crazy because like I at one point in time when I was even like I was a sophomore in high school, like my bed was literally a pile of clothes. So this is not like, I'm not saying like, oh, I came from nothing, meaning like my parents couldn't take me on vacation.
right.
I came from nothing, meaning like I don't know if we're gonna have food to eat
Right.
tonight.
Like actually
Like,
nothing.
actually nothing. And so like it's terrifying. Like I know that I could survive at that level because I've been at that level before, but it's still so scary to like have worked so hard and like you know, finally gotten to a place in my life where I feel like stable and like finally like I'm not worried like, oh, am I going to be able to pay my bills? Like
Yeah.
I'm like for the first time in my life, I'm not worried about that.
Which it's like people that have not gone through that might not
They don't understand. It's
know
like,
how scary that is. They might have that
Yeah.
fear of like, oh, I don't want to go through that. But like
Yeah.
to know what it's like
right.
is like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know what it's
yeah.
like as a single mom where
Right.
I was struggling, but that's not even close to
Right.
like,
because
it wasn't
I don't
like
have
that.
like the backup of like my parent. I don't have parents to help me. Like I don't have
Right.
like that. And like, yes, there are people that are willing to lend out a hand to me.
Yeah.
Like this is true. Like I know that I have like a support system, but that's different than like parents. Like
Yeah.
that's different because it's always like, the reason that I have the support system, it's like it was all at the expense of my own like personal, like I could never be myself. Like I
Yeah.
had to be someone who was just nice and kind and polite, and I am those things. Like that is not like, it is not hard for me to be like nice, but it's also like I have to be nice or else I don't have a place to live.
Yeah.
I have to do this or else I'm not gonna have food. Like
Right.
it wasn't just like, oh, they're helping me because, you know, I'm a person. They're helping me because like I have to literally play by all the rules, make nice with everyone, appease,
Yeah.
people please. And it took me a really long time to get over that stuff too. And so now like some people might want to call it prideful, this or that. Like I don't want the help of somebody
I'm the
that
same way.
that is helping me because I'm playing a part. Like, I don't like that. That's why sugar daddies never work. That's why, not, like, I don't
And that's
want,
totally playing a part.
yeah, it's playing a part. I just can't, like, knowing how hard I work to get to where I am, like, that's me. And well, it's not just me, it's also like God, but that's like a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't like, I had to make a lot of sacrifices, and people don't understand, and they'll say, oh, you're lucky, or oh, this, or oh, that, or oh my gosh, you're so lucky that you're able to get out. No, it's not luck.
No.
It's not like, it's a lot of really, really hard work. And so like, I feel like when my like financial stuff starts getting attacked, like randomly, and it's like inconveniences that like, obviously like people have car problems, this and that, whatever, like, but it's like at the time that it's happening is so,
well, I think there's definitely
like
something going on. And like you said, I think that when the types of people that usually get attacked are people that are like gonna level up or go to that next step, or they are too powerful with God, or powerful in their discernment, that who is going to try to stop them? The devil's going to try to stop them.
Exactly, 100%. But I just like, one thing about like myself, and I'm not saying this like to brag or anything like that, because I'm not like a braggy person. Well, sometimes. Yeah. But like, I am literally divinely protected. So it's, the thing is like, whenever people try to attack me, I was like, you're gonna try to attack me, but you're not gonna break my spirit. Like that's something that's never going to happen. Like, it doesn't matter. You can take everything away from me, every person I love, everything, because guess what? I've been in isolation before. I've been in positions where it's only been me. I've been the only person that can help me. Right. And I did. And so I know that I can. So so I would never let,
y'all are gonna break us.
Exactly.
Like,
I would never let what someone else is doing break my spirit. And that's the one thing that I will like, you know.
And these weak ass fucks can try, but
no,
they
literally,
are not
you can try, but you're not going to. Like, I'm.
What, speaking of, I keep seeing, because you know, as we know, Ozzy Osbourne died, and that is like, you know, there's, like you said, like the whole parasocial relationship where you feel like someone's like fucking part of your family. I feel like I lost like a family member, because I grew up
listening to Ozzy.
I mean, my parents, you know,
well, I mean,
my parents are
like
the classic rock, like typical.
Who doesn't play War Pigs whenever they're like, you know what I mean?
I grew up on it, and it was like a big part. Like Saturday morning, I would get woken up by legitimately either
Crazy
Ozzy
Train.
or Black Sabbath. No, I'm not even kidding you.
I'm not either. My mom literally to wake us up, she would play Crazy Train.
I think it's like a certain type of person that has to be raised by that. And, but so this has been, I'm like in denial about it, but you know, like, it's like, obviously it happens. You start getting older, people, celebrities start dying. Even freaking, I grew up on watching the Cosbys, like regardless of what he did, like I remember seeing that on daytime TV.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with
Malcolm
Michael
Jamal
Jackson
Jr. Like,
like
that's wild. He drowned. Like, how is this happening?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
With Ozzy, it's like so many, you know, obviously I'm seeing an outpouring of people that are just like devastated.
Well, yeah,
and then there's those little bits of people that are like, oh, well, you know where he's at, and it's like, no, then you obviously don't know anything about Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne, because he 100% was a Christian. Yeah, that was a persona, that was a character,
100%.
Like the Prince of Darkness.
It's literally
and stuff.
Like Black Sabbath.
He literally says God bless you all at every show. He like, people are so stupid.
No, it actually is. And I was like, if you like, because they did like shows and stuff, like you can know his character. Yes. Like, and while he was like a young crazy rock star, as he went through any rock star is, like everybody's done crazy things, right? But I think that it's like a culmination of someone's life. Like you can't just judge them based on like a thing that they did. Right. It just doesn't make sense.
Well,
to
and
do that.
as we know, you can be saved,
and you can be saved, and you can be exactly, and you can change. Like people are capable of change. Like I will say, usually it does take something traumatic in order to make people come to face their own demons, for lack of a better phrase. But it's definitely like possible. So like I like anybody that's like hating on Ozzy or the Osbourne family at all whatsoever right now, like literally like shut the fuck up. Like
give me a break. Like
no, like actually like seriously.
That's what they used to say. My mom would always say like, dude, we're the Osbournes, like we're that family, and we're loud and we're crazy, and you know, that doesn't necessarily mean if you're that way, you're you know, I can tell you right now, like, I know several evil people that are out there right now that don't have that kind of family and don't act like that. They're fucking maniacs and they're insane and they're demonic and they're evil.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know plenty of people that wear Lululemon on a regular basis and go to church every Sunday and they're evil.
Evil.
So
Evil.
it's like, you know, maybe just wait. There's actually this crazy thing that the Bible says, and it goes like, mind your own fucking business. It doesn't say fucking, obviously, but
oh yeah, that's
but
probably
it
fun.
literally says like worry about yourself.
Right.
It's crazy. Like,
So there's like been a lot this week that I feel like just so much.
yeah.
Like but yet
heaviness.
politically, I feel like it's quieter than
Yeah,
it's been. It's just a weird time.
It's a weird time. It almost, to me personally, it feels like a little bit like calm before the storm.
Yeah,
it
like
feels
there was like not a lot in the time. The most stuff I'm hearing about is the fucking Coldplay
yeah
incident.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about that. I'm hearing about Ozzy now. I'm hearing about, you know what? That may be it. Obviously, there's other things, but that's
Yeah.
what I am seeing forefront constantly, nonstop on my thread.
It's
is
just-
these motherfucking idiots that
And
got
the
caught
Coldplay
cheating.
concert,
Like,
which that's
are you
so,
kidding
like-
me? Like,
Yeah, that's 'cause Coldplay's for lovers.
Right, but there's two angles to that fucking Coldplay bullshit.
Yeah.
Is I saw somebody post on Facebook and they were like, dude, who gives a fuck about these people? Which who gives a
Yeah.
fuck about them? I think it's just more the shock value of like,
Right.
holy shit, these fucking
Could you
idiots got
imagine,
caught
like,
on the
finding
jumbo.
out?
Like, are
Yeah.
you kidding me? But people are like, you do realize there's like their spouses and kids that are seeing this every day fucking thrown in their face.
Yeah.
I'm like, that would suck.
That
like
would
imagine
suck.
getting cheated on and every day you fucking open your phone. It's like
It's like
a
right
new
there.
meme.
It's a new meme of how you got cheated on.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I'm
like,
like, oh my
so I'm
gosh.
like, yeah, there's that side of it too. But so it's like everybody's doing it to attack the people that cheated. But it's like,
Right,
what
but
about the
it's
people that were
the
cheated
people that
on?
got cheated on.
Let's not forget about them.
but I will say I did see like her alleged statement or whatever.
I know. And so many people are saying it was fake
and I'm like, I hope that it was real
because it was savage.
because it was very good.
It was savage. But every post that I've seen make that,
Mm-hmm.
her statement at the bottom says unofficial, not verified, is not her official. Like, we don't
Right.
have a word that it's her official statement. It wasn't
Yeah.
on her page. It was not from her publicist. Like,
Yeah.
everyone is stating that at the bottom, like very bottom of the fucking page of the post. I
Yeah.
see it. So I'm like,
And I wish that she would at least like endorse it. Like if you said it, that's amazing. But if you didn't say it and you agree with it, just please
I'd be
endorse
like,
it.
you know,
Just
I'm,
be like,
I'm okay with that statement.
Yeah, because I'd be like, I didn't say that, but yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, it's like, and that just goes to show you. That just goes to show you.
Yeah.
Everybody like zoomed in on that chick's face and was like, you gave away your career,
Mm-hmm.
your family, your livelihood for
Right.
this. And it like zooms in on her face. And it's obviously an awful moment of the picture where she looks
Yeah,
horrid.
of
'Cause I've seen
course.
other pictures of her.
No,
She
'cause
doesn't
she's
look
not
as bad
ugly.
as that.
Like, yeah.
But it goes to show you.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. You could have all the money. You could have all
Wait,
the like.
is she gonna lose her job? I don't think that's illegal if he fires her.
I think he is. I
Well,
think the company is like,
If the company has to go under, like that's the thing because he is technically her superior, so like
Right.
he's at fault. So he
Right.
would he
well, there's a lot of people talking. That's the other thing. Now we're
Yeah.
going back to the sexist bullshit, which is
Yeah.
a lot of people are talking about him.
yeah.
And oh my God, he got caught cheating, but it's like,
Yeah.
so did she.
Oh,
I've seen
100%
some
she
things
did.
about her, but you know how it is. Like people
Yeah.
immediately go to, it says
Yeah.
CEO.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I think she was CFO.
She was HR.
Oh, she was HR.
Yeah,
I'd
that's why.
fucking die.
That's why I was like, "Girl, don't you do seminars about this?
Die. Yeah.
Like, isn't this actually
Isn't it
your literal
ironic?
job to prevent this exact situation?"
Yeah.
Sorry, that's crazy. But like I don't think that she's innocent by any means. I'm just saying like because technically he's a CEO, like he's above her.
Right.
So
and
like
that's the thing is like this would have still been going. Like how this
No
not
matter if
happened.
they were, like,
People are cheating
co-CEOs, yeah.
every day, all day,
Exactly.
like, doing this shit. But this has gotten so much publicity,
Yeah.
because of how it happened, and everybody's like they should have just acted natural.
yeah, no, literally
Like
because then
it would
nobody
not
would've
have gone
cared.
viral.
Yeah.
it would not have been noticed.
Nobody
Anybody
would've
at the
cared.
concert that knew them, maybe, but who's gonna know them in the crowd? Like
Literally just the person that was beside them.
right.
Like, that's all.
Had
I
he
could-
not ducked like a fucking weirdo?
No, yeah. Why'd you duck? Like we already saw your face. Like everyone, like you were on the screen for a good 5 seconds before you even realized that you were on the screen.
Like just let it be. Just stand there and just be.
Yeah, 5
And
seconds.
it
is a long
probably
time.
would have gone viral. Like nobody would
No,
have
literally.
ever. ever.
Nobody would have thought anything about it.
I'm not saying that they should have done that because
Right.
it's a good, like, you know, things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
But
exactly, it's like people's react, like you're gonna get yourself caught no matter
oh my
what.
God, that was crazy.
Like you think you're not gonna get caught, eventually you'll get caught. Whether it'll be like, it doesn't matter when, it's gonna happen eventually. Like just give yourself up.
So I've seen more news about that than we have. I posted a thing on our page that said we've heard more about this than we have about the kid that attempted to assassinate Trump.
Oh, the one that was on the barn.
Yeah, they're like, we've heard more.
Yeah.
We know more about them
right
than we do about him,
which is crazy.
Over a century ago in 1910, the Flexner Report, funded by John D. Rockefeller and the Carnegie Foundation, re-engineered medical education from a holistic, whole-body approach, which appropriately treated the body as an interconnected system, to a compartmentalized approach under the guise of specialized medicine. They shut down or consolidated medical schools, marginalized naturopathic, homeopathic, and chiropractic medicine, replacing them with symptom management and synthetic drugs. Allopathy is a marketing strategy rooted in fear and manipulated science. This philosophy carried into veterinary medicine, resulting in over-vaccination, unnecessary surgeries, and manufactured food, just like they did for people. They call it care, but it's predatory and based in profitability. The truth? Toxicity, compromised immunity, and chronic inflammation. They're not fate. They're engineered. And so is your power to undo them. We built 3 targeted formulas to return the body to homeostasis, for pets and people. To detox, defend, and restore. We are the correction to decades of corruption. We are vengeance.
Yeah, because like I remember there was something weird. Like I think they said something. They always say something about a manifesto or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
but that was it. Like you don't know much about him.
But
And,
I
like
think-
we know everything about this fucking CEO and
Yeah, like it's
HR
crazy.
fucking broad
No,
that
it's
cheated
crazy.
at a Coldplay concert. Like Coldplay has probably had a new awakening
No,
of downloads.
people are
and
selling out Coldplay concerts. They're
Coldplay's like, yes, baby.
Coldplay's like, you want to catch your cheating husband?
I don't
Come
like
to
Coldplay. Unpopular opinion.
I'm trying to remember what a Coldplay song is.
It's
I
don't like them.
That's the only one I can think of.
I never
can't
was a Coldplay
fix
fan.
you. Yeah.
Oh, is that what?
I think I was
ironic
like,
yet again.
no, literally. I
But
wonder
it's
if that
like
song is
that's
from-
like all I hear about is this shit that's going on, and it's
yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, and then the Aussie thing. Now everybody's talking about Youngblood, right?
yeah.
So the whole passing of the torch. Now the conspiracies are already
my
already
God.
out, and everybody's like, just let the man fucking rest.
No, literally.
But with that being said, the
Yeah.
conspiracies are running rampant, saying that he passed off the torch to Youngblood with the whole exchanging of crosses and stuff. But there's idiots that have no information and don't fact check. And
Right,
one of
and
them
don't know that Youngblood and Ozzy have been so close for years and years
they're
and
fucking
years.
stupid because he gave him a cross. Ozzy gave Youngblood a cross, and
He's
then
a
he had a
mentor,
custom
yeah.
cross made for him.
Right.
And they're like, at the final farewell show, he gave him back his cross, and I'm like, no, he didn't. He's literally wearing the cross that he gave him, and
Yeah.
it's like, Ozzy, you know how you gave me this? Like, I got something custom
Made
made
for
for you. I'm like, you're all
yeah.
fucking idiots.
No.
And then the AI videos that have come out that Kelly and everybody in their family has been like, Ozzy can barely talk.
Right.
He has Parkinson's. Okay.
Right.
He's had a lot of damage done to his body over the years,
Right.
and he can barely talk. And there's a video going around that he's like, I may have, been sick, and I know that I'm dying. And everyone's like, oh my God, he made a final video. And it's like, he can't even talk like that.
Yeah,
this
no,
is like
that's
a clear
crazy.
video. It's
No,
AI.
because like weeks ago
It's
he
all
sang
AI.
he
It's
sang
so-
for the last time, and he literally had to be seated on
Yeah.
stage. He could
So everybody,
he could get
AI
one song,
has gotten,
yeah.
speaking, I'm like going on a tangent, but
No, that's
AI has
fine.
gotten so out of control that
I agree.
there's like these videos that they're making, and there's thousands of people commenting on it, believing it. And I'm like, how do you guys not pick up on AI yet?
No,
there's some good ass AI
no,
out
there
there,
is.
but it's
There
like
is, but
there's
you can still pick
that,
up on it.
You can still hear it. Sounds like
Exactly.
a certain type of way.
Yeah.
It always sounds
It's
a certain
not
type
like
of way.
it's a little too professional.
The Jelly Roll ones kill me. They're
Oh,
so
yeah.
stupid. They're like, Jelly Roll visited a kid's hospital and sang to this girl as her dying wish, and he's like 600 pounds, and I'm like, dude, Jelly, and they're saying it's recent. I'm like,
Yeah,
Jelly
like,
Roll's
he lost
legitimately
so much
like
weight. He
200
literally
pounds
lost
now.
like 100 pounds already, like 150,
And I'm like,
200
those
pounds.
tattoos
like,
aren't
a
even
lot.
the tattoos he had. Like,
Exactly.
Oh, and then they say that, and it's really disturbing because when they say that Bunny's pregnant, and the fact that they're going through such a rough infertility journey
it
right
like
now,
makes me so sad for
I'm
her.
like, dude, just
because she has been so open with her infertility struggles,
and they're
like-
posting like, oh, finally after all these years she's pregnant, and it shows them like crying and holding each other, and I'm like, again, he's like 600 pounds. It doesn't even look
Yeah,
like her. I'm
yeah.
like, stop.
No, I hate that.
Stop.
Well, so funny. I was listening to an expert on simulation theory
Oh,
talk today, like on one of the podcasts that I listen
Yeah.
to, and dude.
I mean, we live in a simulation.
No,
so there's that.
literally, and I will say, like, now even more than ever, I'm because I told you before, like, I didn't watch The Matrix until I was an adult, right? So I didn't
think
watch.
so.
I didn't watch The Matrix until I was like 25.
I don't even understand it. I'm not even gonna try to sit here and pretend like I do.
Well,
I've
no,
tried
if you
to
watched it
understand
again,
I would
now,
understand it
you
now.
would understand it.
Was I too closed off?
Correct.
Because it's been years. I would think I closed
Exactly.
myself off to understanding it.
Yeah,
and
but
now
you would
I'd be
understand
like,
it now. Well, with the advancements of technology and everything, like, it's creepy because in The Matrix they said AI was perfected at the beginning of the 21st century, which is now.
the
And-
fact that so many movies and shows say
Right.
things that happen is also fucking
And
out
so
of control.
the guy that believes in simulation theory was like, what is something that like everything has in common of all time? It's telling you that this isn't your final place. Like, you're going to move on to a different place after this. Like,
Right.
this world isn't what's real and what matters is what's coming next. Like that kind of stuff.
Gives
And it
me
was
anxiety.
like,
I don't know why.
It was freaking me out. Trust and believe. But he was talking about how AI is like proof of simulation theory. We just
Right.
haven't mastered it yet, because he's like, you can click in AI and say, I want this, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And still it's not quite perfect, but it's
getting
getting
there.
You
Oh,
can
it'll
create
get there
a
eventually,
reality.
yeah.
You can create a
Yeah.
reality in AI. Like, you can create a whole other, he's like, Sims,
a whole other
thing.
dimension.
I don't
if
know.
dimension's the right word. Yeah. A whole other
multiverse.
Yeah.
Multiverse
Yes.
would be the right word. A whole other like multiverse just based on like this. And he was like, so how do you know that like this isn't that?
Right.
Like and I
Right.
was like, no, because
Or how they say
I
it's like
already struggle.
holograms, like we're all
Or like some people are NPCs, like and I'm like, what do you mean NPCs? But like, he brought up a good point, and he was like, well, sometimes like there's like a theory that sometimes you can be an NPC, sometimes you can't, because how many times in your life have you ever just like started taking on the role that was given to you? Like,
Right.
for example, like in relationships, like before, I have become like all about that person and just bettering that person and forwarding their storyline and not my own. Like,
Right.
I neglect my own storyline.
Right.
And in that time, I'm behaving as an NPC.
I don't want to anymore.
And I was like, I hate this.
I'm like sick.
No, it makes me like uncomfortable in my skin.
makes
I'm
me
like,
uncomfortable.
no, what's real? Because also something that has freaked me out recently, I've told you, I've probably said it on here too. There's a commercial, and it's Chris Pratt and Chris Hemsworth. And
Wait, I don't know this.
so they're talking about the Ray-Ban
Oh,
meta
yes.
glasses.
Yeah.
And they're looking at a mirror.
The
and
Ray-Ban glasses also make me want to
creeped out. Yeah. And so they're looking in
I
a
shouldn't say
mirror,
that,
and Chris Hemsworth is looking at himself, and Chris Pratt is also there, and he's like, oh, like, what does that say? Google, can you translate blah, blah, blah. And so on the mirror, it's like they're at an art museum. On the mirror, it says, which one of us is real?
I don't like it.
And I
It
cannot.
gives me chills, and when I get chills,
can't
since I
stop
have
thinking about
discernment
it.
and we have powers.
Yeah, I'm like,
it
I
means
can't
that
stop thinking
truth
about
is
it.
being spoken.
Every time I look in a mirror, I'm like, are you real or am I real?
Okay, so
Who's real?
speaking of
Which one of us?
mirrors,
Like,
and that.
yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna get really fucking weird right now.
Okay, that's fine.
It's gonna get weird.
I'm ready.
guys.
It's
gonna
getting
get
weird, guys.
Body dysmorphia.
I know, because
So
what's real?
Which
Like,
one
which one of us is real?
is the real view that you're seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Pictures.
Right.
pictures.
Like
You see yourself a certain way. And some people will be
Right.
like, why? Like, which one's the real one? I'm like, oh, that's a good picture. That's a bad picture. Like, okay, people are going to be like, oh, it's just a bad angle or that.
Right.
Da, 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 da. But which one is what reality is?
Right. And it scares
Because people
me.
can look in the mirror that have body dysmorphia and literally see a completely different body.
100%. I have 100% been there. Like I literally like I have like struggles with my weight. I think we've talked about it a tiny bit, but like I like am one of the heaviest that I've been in a long time, and that
really?
makes me like really uncomfortable.
I was going to say, does that bother you?
Yes, it does very much. Like I'm very uncomfortable about it. I just recently noticed that I love doing photo shoots. I haven't done one in a long time, and I'm like,
And you're
it's
subconsciously not even realizing you
right.
haven't.
But when I look in the mirror, I think my body looks the same that it did like 30 pounds ago.
Right.
And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, because when I was that way, I thought I looked this way. And when I'm this way, I do look this way, but I always see myself as looking this way. So like I feel uncomfortable, but like visually, I don't see a big difference.
And I mean, there's been times where I've looked in the mirror and I go back, I've had opposite effects. Like I'm like, oh my God, what a disgusting beast. And then I see a picture and I'm like, okay. And then also the opposite. I'm like, oh, I look so good today. And in the
then
mirror,
you see a picture.
and then I see a picture and I'm like, how is that not even close? Like what mirror was I looking at?
No, actually.
Like did the mirror play, was it a fucking funhouse mirror?
No,
Because that's
literally.
not what it looked like.
Right. And it's stuff
So
like
it's
that.
like, what the fuck is reality?
Exactly.
And people are going to be like, you sound absolutely insane.
No, they're like, you guys are on
But
drugs. And I'm
you're
like,
going to tell, like, so was it the mirror manufacturer? Like,
right. Like who, like what,
why does it,
what is
and they
real?
say that in
Yeah.
dressing rooms, they put mirrors at a certain angle and they put them up a little higher and they use this and they use that. Cause in dressing rooms, a lot of times people are like, dang, I look good, you know? But I'd be saying in the tanning room,
Except for not in Target.
And the tanning room mirrors, I'm like, are you fucking serious? I look like an absolute disgusting monster.
No, for me, like Target
like
has
very
the
humbling.
worst mirrors ever. I don't know what it is, because there's something dim and it's like lit just from
And then
directly
it's
the
like,
top.
let me just accentuate cellulite.
No,
and anything
literally,
that's like
it's like even if you didn't have cellulite, we're gonna
I have it now.
put an
Yeah.
effect on the mirror that makes it look like you do. I'm like, okay, I have to get out of here. Like this is actually like I'm scared right now. I
Like,
know
I don't even
think
want to
that-
fucking buy clothes ever again.
I don't even think, and I'll just wear a sheet, I guess. Like I don't know what else like to do.
But I
at
went
this
through
point.
that. Like after David died, I
Yeah.
went through. I think it was not just because it wasn't like there was eating involved, but it wasn't enough to where I was as inflamed and I was like physically puffy.
Yeah.
And obviously cortisol levels were high.
Right.
There was like
That's, like,
complete
another big-
trauma responses. And at first I lost like the first week, I think I lost like 7 pounds in like 5 days.
Well, yeah, because
And then it like went the opposite.
Yeah.
It went the opposite hard
Yeah.
and fucking fast.
Yeah.
Like clothes. I was like, holy shit, my clothes don't fit.
Right. Yeah.
But I noticed too, I was like, there is no pictures of me.
Yeah.
And I went back to try to do like a side by side. And I was
Right.
like,
because you just stopped taking
Tessa,
the pictures.
I had to find like other people took pictures.
Yeah, and you just
there's
happened to be
only
in it.
still a few.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's literally no pictures for me to even do a side by side comparison.
Yeah.
And mind you, in those pictures, I'm wearing like a hoodie that's like down to my knees. Or there's one at Bradley's graduation where you can still see my face is really puffy.
Yeah.
But I'm holding like 12 anybody who had a jacket, I was like, I'll hold it for you. And I'm like
Yeah.
holding this pile of jackets in front of me in the picture. And it's like June when he graduated. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I rebuke in the name of Jesus.
No.
Logan, Rivas!
That was so scary. Oh my god. It was the noise after. I was like, oh my god. Okay. That was pretty funny.
Grounded.
No, Mom.
Okay, Logan, we are.
You can't ground me. Like, no.
Okay, Logan. You know you're not supposed to come in here when we're recording, unless there's an emergency, but you have an adult, your older brother and Ani are upstairs. Okay? And you need to go out there and you can go see if you need help with anything, you can go get them. Okay? Thank you. Love you.
That was so funny, dude.
Tessa.
No, that was the funniest thing. No,
I
literally,
rebuke you in the name of
no,
Jesus,
your
and I-
face, your face, bro. That's you're like,
I literally was like, it's happening. Like, I need to fight this battle for my family.
oh my god, you're like, what was that? You're like, no. Oh my god, no, that was golden. That was so good. Honestly, hilarious. He's so funny. That was so funny. I was like perfect
crying.
comedic timing.
Like, what?
Jeez Louise. I know that was real. No, like that's no, but it's crazy. Like
That was like,
yeah.
you never
take
know
a little
again.
woosah,
what
take a
you're
little
gonna
breath. Yeah. No, that's like actually insane. Like, but I do feel that way. Like, and I noticed for the most part, like, cause I went to a kind of nice little like restaurant for my friend's birthday on Friday.
get. Yeah.
I literally did not want to take any pictures. And it like
Yeah.
I looked good. Like I looked good. Like
Right.
I took like a selfie in the mirror and I'm like, dang girl, you look kind of good. But like it's just the idea of me being in photos with another person
Yeah.
who is like skinny.
Even that doesn't, it's not even that.
No, it's not just that. But like
Yeah.
it was like that, like in my, and it's not just like the skinny part of it, but it's like I cannot physically put myself in a photo and compare myself to someone else right now.
Yeah.
Like I just cannot do it because I know that like I'm like not doing all the things that
And
I need
I
to
am
be
not
doing.
one of those people because I have seen some magical fucking things happen
Yeah.
with people that know how to pose.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
I have seen
I'm
people,
great
and
at
my friend
posing.
tried to tell me, she's like, literally, you have to put your arm out, like you turn it like this,
Yeah.
and then your shoulder looks smaller,
Yeah.
and you put this knee forward, and you do your hip like this. If I try to do that, I look like a
like silly,
like
like a silly.
I shouldn't
like
say
a
disabled.
silly-
I look. I do. I look like there's something wrong.
You look like you have like a something going on.
I am not one of those people that can pose.
You're not all the
like,
way there, yeah.
Sure, I could take a selfie and make it a good. Like, who
Yeah.
fucking wouldn't? Well,
Yeah,
let me take the
selfies,
worst
yeah.
picture I can of myself. Obviously, everybody
Yeah.
does that. But as far as standing in like a group and posing, I immediately become
I hate doing
disabled.
that.
My hands, I don't know what to do with them
Because I can
don't know.
pose. Like
I can't. See,
I'm
I
great
am not.
at photo shoot myself. Like I can pose. I know what to do.
Oh,
I know how
yes,
to do.
yes.
But when it comes to multiple
If it's
people,
like a planned,
no, because I can't pose every single one
Ever.
of you the way that I want.
I
to
need
be
to be,
posed.
yes.
Because if you do the pose that I'm doing, we're gonna all look different.
let me
So
tell
need
you
to do your own
something
pose.
though.
Yeah.
Let me comment on that because when I was fit, I just took pictures and it looked good.
Yeah.
Like
Didn't
I
have
didn't
to try.
even think about
Yeah.
how. I mean, I might have flexed a little bit.
Yeah, but that's different than like, oh, let me conceal my belly.
I
Let
might
me
have
just-
I might have
yeah.
squeezed a little bit on
Yeah.
the bicep and or delt area.
Yeah, yeah.
and puff it up a little bit, but. That I did, but I was never worried about like
You weren't
let me
trying to
stand a certain
hide
way.
parts of your
I was
body.
like, let me accentuate.
anything, accentuate, yeah.
No, yeah, there was no hiding, and
That's
so
what
it's
I
like
think. Yeah.
it's like, when you are at a point where you're not 100%, not to say that, again, like when we talk about the body positivity shit,
Yeah.
it's not to say that we like hate ourselves.
No, absolutely not.
Or,
I
you
just like there's just a couple things that I like.
but it's okay. It's okay to feel
Exactly,
that way.
It's okay to
to
feel
be
that
like,
way.
you know what? I'm not stoked on how things
Exactly,
are right now.
because I know that the reason that I am in the state that I am is because I'm not mentally healthy all the way. Like that is the reason. Like
Oh,
it's not-
100%.
It's not because like, oh, this or that. Oh, you're beautiful. Duh. Like obviously, like nobody is sitting here trying to be like, you're not cute. I don't care about any of that shit. What I care about is like I feel I physically
You
feel
feel
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable, yeah.
Like this is not the weight that my body is comfortable at, and
Yeah.
it makes me feel uncomfortable to like exist at this weight. And it's like not like I'm not hating on myself. I don't think I look any worse or
No.
any. I mean, like yes, but that's like in my
Right,
head
but you're
type stuff.
saying, like-
But it's just like there's just certain things that I would like to be able to do better and like be better
the
at.
mental
Like
state thing you said is really profound because I even find my workouts aren't as
Yeah.
efficient. Like when I'm like in a good mental state, and some people will say like,
Right.
oh, like that's what helps me get into a good mental
Right.
state is working out. And that's true.
Yeah.
But if I'm not like really not doing well, like mentally, I'll go in there and I work out and it's not as like, hardcore as it could have been.
Right.
Or I'm not sitting there vibing out to my music. I'm kind of just going with emotions and doing it
Right.
just to do it, trying to get myself out of
Right.
whatever the fuck is going on. But it doesn't always work like that.
No.
And stay tuned for, you know, a little quote that I try to live by, which is driven by pain. So like that can work in
Yeah.
the gym, that can work,
Yeah.
you know, in life. And by
Right.
that, it could be physical pain, mental pain.
Right.
Like let it drive you rather than take you down.
Right. 100%.
So
Like you have
I've been letting it take me down.
yeah.
And I've been letting physical pain. I've been going through like, I mean, I'm okay.
No,
but
you're kind of like backtracking that. You were literally in the hospital for multiple days.
Right.
Like literally like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Like, so like you're like
No, I
downplaying that a
know.
little bit, but you were quite
But it's like-
literally.
and
like,
that's why I told Tyler, I was like, even though they were elective surgeries, right?
Right.
I chose to get plastic surgery.
right.
It doesn't mean that it hurts any less.
Yeah.
So for literally a year, almost a year now, I have like done things to myself and or out of my control unknowingly that there was going to be like, you know, things in between.
Right,
And I'm
right.
like, for like a year. So man, the people that are going through real shit, like cancer or some kind of like fibromyalgia, like they're going through real
Right.
shit. Cause I was like, I am grateful that it's like nothing like that.
Right.
But
But it still doesn't mean it doesn't
mentally,
hurt.
I
Yeah.
am like, dude, I can't fuck it. Like,
yeah.
obviously I know that if something was life threatening, I would put my big girl panties on and be like, I'm
Right.
gonna fucking
Yeah.
fuck this up and I'm gonna fight it.
Exactly.
But like right now, I'm like, dude, I've been in some kind of pain for like a year and I'm
No,
super over
literally.
it.
Exactly. Because that's a lot. It does a lot to your body. The cortisol levels, like
Yeah.
high cortisol levels are like the number one thing of like cause of healthcare problems in women.
Inflammation,
Yeah. Like so
you
like,
know.
it's real. It's serious. Like it's
Yeah.
one of those things. And that's why like I try my best to be just like so like peaceful and like all of this stuff. Like I
I'm
literally
trying.
try so hard,
Yeah.
but like
That's why we're being attacked though. Because
Exactly.
we're trying to do that.
'Cause I'm trying to
and we're
maintain
trying
my
to,
peace, yeah.
Yes. And you know, they know that when we're in that state, we're going to
Yeah.
be very powerful.
Exactly.
So, and again, not more powerful than the Almighty, but
no, obviously
powerful on
no,
our own.
but like
and
our voices
a
do
force
hold
to be
power. Like
fucking
things that we
reckoned
say.
with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey guys, we're excited to announce that we're partnering up with Tasty Gains. They have pre-workout and creatine gummies, which makes it super convenient to get it in a tasty, easy dose. So they are going to be coming out with a woman's line. So stay tuned for that and check them out at tastygains.com.
And that's what I honestly like. I'm having like a little bit of a revelation right now.
Good.
Because, you know,
Love to hear
like,
it.
I'm not going to go too much into detail, but like there's been some contact that has been made, you know, weird timing.
Oh,
That's what I'll say about
okay.
it.
Yeah, you're being tested.
Isn't that weird timing?
Yeah.
Like it's just weird
Didn't
timing.
we just talk about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so-
that's like actually kind of crazy.
The timing, that's what Tyler keeps saying. The timing of all the things that have been going on
It's like, wait, I have to
are
hold on.
actually insane.
I told you the other day about my friend that sent me that saying or whatever a long time ago, and I've just kept it saved in my phone ever since because it literally was such like a moving thing. I'm gonna find it right this second. I know it's like at the top of my camera roll, but like it brings me to that because like, and here it is. Okay, so he says, what if the doubt that has stood at the door your whole life is just an indication of the power of the purpose that's locked inside? What if the things that have been holding you captive your entire life is just an indication of the potency of the calling that's inside you? And if it ever got loose, it might change the world. What if what you're struggling with, what if that is why you're struggling with what you're struggling with? Because what's inside is so great, the enemy has been instructed to guard you carefully.
100%.
And I literally, like, anytime I'm like super like low, like obviously I turn to my Bible, but sometimes like I turn to like that message. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't think, and literally, when did he send that to me? It was quite literally, let's look at the specs. That was, I took that screenshot in May of 2017.
Whoa.
So it's been like 8 years.
Well, and I think when
yeah.
people are trying to take you down, it's a reflection of them. First
Yeah,
off, first and
exactly.
foremost, 100% a reflection of them. And by takedown, I don't mean in a honorable, truthful,
No.
truth-seeking way.
Right.
It's in a nasty, manipulative,
Right.
false,
Yeah. 100%.
fucking slanderous.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, because
that a word?
Slander, it is now.
It's
That's
a word,
happened
slanderous.
as well. Because,
I've decided that's a word.
I've discovered, it
Yeah.
has been brought to my attention.
Correct.
I have been being slandered.
Correct.
And when did I find out? Crazily enough, when things started aligning.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, so
It's like, do people think we're stupid? Like,
No,
we know
like,
what
that's
the
the
fuck's
thing,
going.
like-
We always know,
Right.
And then what you do, it's kind of like, I got to be careful how I say it, 'cause
Right,
it can
exactly.
sound threatening, but it's a saying. It's a
Right.
metaphor.
yeah, metaphor.
Having one in the chamber,
Right.
it's there,
Right.
when you need it,
Yeah.
but you don't pull the trigger until you need to.
Right. And I wouldn't pull the trigger
So-
unless I needed to.
Fuck around.
Yeah. Which is, it's just so crazy, like the spiritual
That
attack
also,
of it all.
again, that's a metaphor,
But
and also not, but
that just-
metaphor,
yeah, metaphor.
but not also.
Yeah.
But yes, it is.
It is for legal purposes, that is a
It is
metaphor.
a metaphor.
Yeah. It's just a little joke.
It's a little jokey joke.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
No.
allegedly a joke.
But yeah, so it reminded that what you just said right there.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, like, I don't know if you've seen online that mom in Memphis that these 3 people broke into her house and she had her kids there. And they were like, I don't care about your fucking kids. All her kids are in the room.
Like,
She
these are
turns
strangers,
up-
like,
No, they were trying to beat her up.
but they're strangers, or they?
Yes.
Okay.
She knows them, but they're not some people that are welcome in her
Okay,
home.
okay.
Like these are not people. This isn't like a baby daddy. Isn't
Right.
anything like that. Anyways, she brings all her kids into a room. She says, "You guys get out of my house. Like, I have my kids here." Blah blah blah. Because they broke into her house.
No, all bets
She
off.
turns off the light in the room, opens the door, pop pop, shuts
Duh.
the door, shoots one of them. They live. They all 3 got charges, and they were like, "No, it was self-defense. Like, she's good. The mom's good. She didn't do anything wrong." Like, and I was like, yeah, she didn't do anything wrong. Are you kidding me? If 3 people broke into my home and it was just me and my kids,
Yes.
that's insane.
Like I said, there's like a darkness that comes over me when we talk
Yeah.
about shit like this, and I always try to say, I'm a godly woman. I'm a godly woman. I'm
Right.
a godly woman, but I will. I don't have.
There's
words.
a difference between killing
But-
and murder, and the
Right.
Bible says don't murder.
Right.
It doesn't say don't kill.
Right. So, my husband, he, on his episode, I don't know if you've seen that video of there's like, the auditors that they usually fuck with police, and they film them and they say, what's your name and badge number?
Oh,
And some
yeah,
of them
yeah.
just ask questions, and
Yeah.
they're, they should answer those questions
Right.
as public servants.
Right.
But then there's some that are fucking obnoxious, and I
Right.
think they're little bitches, and I think they're trying to get under their skin, which is
Right.
unfair and uncool.
It is.
But there's a whole debate about that. Some people say it doesn't matter. They're not doing anything illegal. That's fine.
Well,
But
just because you're not doing anything illegal doesn't
So-
mean you're not being an asshole.
there's one where he shows up to their house.
Mm-hmm.
The auditor shows up to his house, knocks on the door. Still nothing illegal.
Right.
Right. And then he, you'll have to watch the video, but there's this is like very controversial, but the officer comes out, he's off duty, obviously. And he, says, get the fuck off my property.
Right.
And so the guy goes, okay. He's not like, no, fuck you, I'm going to stay here.
Right.
He says, okay. But at that point, the auditor knows you're showing up to somebody's fucking house.
Right.
Okay. You know what you're doing.
You're allowed to do that
You-
off duty? You're allowed to do that off duty, officers?
You're allowed to do that to anybody. They're no
An
different.
auditor?
Yes.
Wait, then what is an auditor?
They're the people that they're trying to be the voice for civilians, and they're trying to be the voice to
okay,
say
okay.
that you can walk up to a public servant, film them, ask them questions. Some of them go to
Yeah.
schools,
Yeah.
any government agencies, any public places. You know how they say, I'm on a public street, which
Yeah.
is fine. Great. Wonderful.
Right.
You exercise those rights. But they sometimes cross lines that other people will say they're not crossing a line, but morally
Yeah.
they're crossing a line.
Right.
So with that being said, he comes out of the house and runs back in his house, grabs his firearm, runs up to the guy, gets in his face, and is walking backwards with the guy. The guy's walking down the longest driveway I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like
Super.
a street.
Yeah.
And he's walking with him backwards. The auditor's walking backwards, and his little partner's filming. And the off-duty officers walking with him in his face saying, get the fuck off my property. He's like, I'm backing up. And he's walking backwards and he's walking towards him and he's like, oh, you have a weapon? And then the cop spits in his face. So that's what he wanted.
Right.
That's what he wanted.
Right.
So now the whole controversy is, oh, he shouldn't have done that. He should have just retreated and stayed in his house and called the cops and said, this guy's here. I don't want him here. I asked him to leave. And he's leaving.
Right.
But I don't feel safe. He could have said whatever, if he didn't feel safe, whatever. However, my argument is different. My argument is different.
We got name
Motherfucker
5 men.
shows
Name 5
up.
men that you know that would just let me call the cops.
There's many because they're trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
However, I told Tyler something and he's like, that is an excellent point. Context matters. Because people in the comments were like, well, the mailman goes to your door. The Girl Scouts go to your door. Solicitors go to your door.
Yeah.
Okay. I know this off-duty officer has had interactions with him. They weren't aggressive or they weren't violent, but he knows who he is and he knows what his goal is to slander him, is to say he makes all this money on overtime and this and that, which he's allowed to question a public servant about. Going to somebody's house, you are not going to convince me. I don't care what the legalities are. I don't care if it's legal.
No.
Every step he took was legal. You are showing up to somebody's home. You are not going to get a good response from 90% of the population.
Right.
Okay. And you know that. And this is what he wanted. And unfortunately, I said, sadly, the officer let him fucking dictate that and let him get under his skin.
Right.
Because that's what that fucking idiot wanted.
Yeah.
And I will say idiot because I think a lot of them are there to... I think they're there to do more harm than good. They claim that they're doing good.
Well, no,
but
they're just doing it for attention.
And some of them are obnoxious. And I just posted one of them being out of elementary school and it's a closed campus. And they said, you need to show an ID to come on campus. And he's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up.
Yes, you
who the fuck
freaking
are you?
do.
Not a parent of a student.
You cannot just show up to an elementary school
because it's considered government. And they're like, no. And he's like, show me the state statute. Show me the. And I'm like, dude, these people are fucking obnoxious.
I'm sorry. I would just beat the fuck out of the guy and take the charges.
Right?
Sorry.
Well, it's the SRO.
assault.
It was the resource officer there, and she stood her ground. She's like, no. And he is trying to intimidate. And
well,
a lot
if
of
I was
times
a teacher at that school, I'd be like, just come get me.
I know. I'd be like, let me do it.
Let me do it. I don't care.
Fire me. And but the whole point of that is my argument was, if you come to my house and, like I said, context matters and have any intentions other than innocent,
right?
It's not going to be met with any fucking open arms. And unless you're standing there with, like I told Tyler, unless you're standing there with a fucking Glock or fucking straight up shotgun,
right?
I'm not retreating,
right?
And I'm not going to go hide in my house.
No, I'm going to be like, get off my property.
I'm going to
get out of here.
Let you know that you are not welcome there.
Right.
And people will disagree with that all day long. I'm not going to put myself in harm's way. I'm not going to.
You're allowed to go on someone's property?
Yes.
That's
so
crazy.
If it says private property, I don't know. There was all these arguments.
Because there's
I don't know the exact laws.
And
because that's what he kept saying. You're trespassing. And he said, I didn't see any signs. And he said, there's a sign at the end of the driveway. And then he says, but I'm leaving. And I asked Tyler about that. And he kind of explained it to me, how you can get somebody on trespassing like that. Or if they call and somebody's somewhere public, they can't really get them on trespassing. And
but
allegedly
if you own the home, I feel like that's
public. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the legalities. My whole point is, I don't care if it's legal or illegal.
Yeah.
Do not come to my house with ill intentions.
That's weird. No. And that's why, I'm on the mom's side, 100%. She should have shot more.
Fuck yeah.
She should have unloaded the clip.
Enter my house. Now you've...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Again, I know it's not legally a problem. If somebody that I know has ill intentions towards me or anybody in my family is across the street, I'm going to fucking approach them.
Right.
Hook me and take me in.
Right. It's because at this point it's you're coming at technically, and I can technically just beat your ass. I can technically do this. So
people will say, oh my God, you would do that? What about your kids? What if you get arrested? And what if I don't do something and these people fucking harm us?
Right.
Then what?
Or they harm my kids, or you're in an elementary school videotaping.
Yeah, no.
I will say.
Context matters.
that you cannot do. Okay, here's the number one reason, like, why. So when I worked in childcare for 10 years.
See, you worked in actual
10
childcare.
years, yes. So I worked for many accredited facilities. I was like in training to become a children's minister, like the whole nine, all of it. Because there are kids in the foster care system that are taken away from their parents and are placed in other homes for their safety.
Those parents could show
Those
up.
parents could show up and they can kidnap them and they can take them. And this has
Right.
happened over and over and over.
Right.
There are certain kids, like there were certain kids in my class, like when we take like class pictures, when we do all that kind of stuff, they have to be excluded and they hated it. They hated it so much, but I cannot put that kid's
Right.
face on the
Right.
internet because then their parent that they got taken away from
Right.
because they were in danger there
Right.
can find where
It's
they
not
are.
that you're as a school are taking the parents' rights away.
No.
They already got them
They
taken
already
away.
got them taken away. And so
because I don't believe that
Right.
schools or government should step in certain aspects. But
Right.
when they're in danger, it's like who's going to protect them?
Like, and there's been several situations that I personally know about that, like, no, we can't take blah 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 blah's picture because of this circumstance, or even like, because of like trauma that the kid has, or like this, like that. Like, you would be so surprised how many people are hurting and taking advantage of kids via means of filming them.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I'm not even just talking about like sexually explicit stuff. I mean, even people that are like, exploiting their kids for internet views.
Right.
Like, these kids are traumatized by this kind of stuff. So like, no, I'm not going to let you in my school so you can videotape kids, you freaking pedophile. Why do you want to videotape kids? You don't have any kids here. You don't have, like, that's weird.
So I after I posted that thing about the auditors being most, not all, most auditors being little bitches. My friend texted me. She's in California and she's like, so that is legal. And I was like, it is, because she's like, there's a guy that always films at the park that I take my kid to. And she was like, but he's saying it's a public area and he's allowed to do that. And I'm like, here's the fucking thing.
I don't give a fuck if you're recording my, like, I don't have kids. I don't have a
that's
child.
what I'm saying. I'm like, that's fine. It's legal. Okay, I can't call the cops. Call the cops on me then, because I'm going to smash your fucking phone.
Yeah, because
and then that's fine.
Yeah.
Then the cops will come anyways. And
then the cops will be
maybe I'll
here.
get in trouble. Like, what is that? I don't know if damaging property is. See, I'm not good with that. I'd have to ask Tyler. Is it a misdemeanor? I don't know, but I'm breaking your phone. If I see you filming kids, I'm breaking your phone.
Yeah, no, actually, that's disgusting.
Or I'm taking it and running and going through it to see if there's inappropriate stuff on there.
Oh,
and
100%. I'm snatching
totally
that phone
illegal to do.
so
and
fast.
totally illegal to do that if I did that.
Yeah, 100% illegal. 100% do not give a
But
fuck.
what's
Like,
going to happen? I'm going to call. Let's say I do call.
right.
I don't know what they can do. I don't think they could be like, well, let me see your phone.
This
I don't
man
know.
is
I think it'd have to be
videotaping
something
children.
like in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, this man is videotaping. Like, I don't even care. Like, at this point, like, I know, like, it's wrong to lie or whatever, but I'd be like, I saw that man videotaping kids in the bathroom.
Right.
You need to check his phone. Because if you're a weirdo
I'd be like,
enough
oops, I made a mistake, because apparently you can just allege whatever the fuck you want and not have any repercussions.
I'd be like, no,
I mean, you
swear,
can, 'cause-
I really thought that was him. Like, genuinely, like,
Right.
I wouldn't put my hand on
I
the Bible.
saw him putting.
I put my hand.
I'd
maybe
be like the
somewhere
phone.
else.
I saw him up a little, like there was a little girl in a skirt, and
yeah,
I
I
would
saw
lie.
him filming up skirt. Yeah, no, I would too, because you're weird if you don't have any kids, if you don't have any reason to be at a park like that.
Keep going.
For you to
but I
be-
want to look exactly what she said, because I was
Exactly, yeah.
driving, so I couldn't like
exactly
read it
say
all.
But yeah, no, like, you cannot film kids. Like,
Okay.
that's weird. That's pedophilic.
Oh God, I didn't see this part. She said, I'm going to leave the children's names like private.
Yeah.
But she said he kept calling her child pretty girl. And I was like, I'm about to fucking lose it. You need to back up. And she yelled either for her husband. And she said another guy came up and was like, I'm sure it'll be viral. And I was like, sorry, I'm like going, and then,
Yeah.
and then she said, they shouldn't be allowed to film children at a park. That's fucking so weird. And I know exactly why they're doing it. Also, I tried to record it with my husband's phone, but my child kept putting the podcast on Spotify. I don't know if it's your voice, but it's really cute. But the fact that I mean, legally,
Yeah.
it's a public area.
Well, that's the thing.
And that's their
I'm
claim to
starting to
fame
feel
is,
like-
oh, I can film wherever the fuck I want. And it's like, okay. But I can also, again, not legally, I
Yeah.
can't break your phone.
Yeah.
But if I break it, then what are you going to do? Are you going to harm me? Are you going to call the cops? Like, what
Right.
are you going to do? And then I'm going to be
Right.
like, cool, go through his fucking memory card and see if there's like.
No, at this point, I'm hiring someone to start. I'm signing him up for Scientology. And I'm having them follow him around and film
Right.
him every single
Can
thing that he's
we
doing.
audit auditors? Like, I'm going to start going up to them and being like, oh, you're
because
filming
it's not
in a
illegal.
Yeah. And that's what people
Well, I'm
do.
not a public servant.
That's what
Me
people
either.
do. They go, that other people will film them back and be like, oh, you're going to film me. I'm going to film you. And they're like, okay. They're just obnoxious. They're obnoxious. They act
Yeah.
obnoxious. Like, they're under the guise of helping civilians and helping the public and
It doesn't help the
exposing
civilians to
government
record kids
workers
at a
and
park,
exposing
though.
public servants. And they're such heroes. And I don't see it that way. I do think maybe there's some out there that are like genuinely like, okay, we're not going to be, controlled by public servants or cops
Totally.
or government, and
Totally.
we're going to show our rights and we're going to prove that we have rights. And that I agree
100%.
with. But I think 90% of them, I might even
Right.
up that number, are obnoxious,
Yeah.
fucking instigators,
Yeah, 100%.
and antagonizers
It's gross.
that want to not only help citizens, but their goal is to find shit that they want to slander and be like, look, I finally found the big story. I finally
Right.
found the big story on this
Right.
cop or
Go
on
get a
this
degree in journalism.
public figure. I finally found, and well, no,
Yeah.
they're independent journalists. What do you mean? They call themselves that, and they all fucking say that they're allowed to be there because they're independent journalists.
And it's people like that have never actually been through anything.
Yeah.
Like those, you're trying to make it better. Okay, well then actually try to make it better then. Like you're just doing this for clout.
Right.
And that's the weirdest thing
So
to
you're
me.
exposing them because you got intel of something that was already being exposed. So you're telling me that you found out something that this cop was like, say like that cop that had overtime,
Mm-hmm.
that was already out there.
Yeah.
What are you exposing?
Right.
Because you want to ask him questions?
Okay, well,
Go ask him questions not at his house.
yeah, you can literally, like, you shouldn't go to someone's house. Like, that's the thing.
gross.
Like,
Don't fuck around. Don't go near somebody's car. Don't go near somebody's house.
I forget
Go
that
fucking
states
get
have
a
different
life.
laws. Because I always think, like, well, in Texas, I'm like, well,
Right. Right.
that's a different.
Right,
Like, Texas
right.
is a shoot first, ask questions later
Right,
state. So, like,
right.
just literally, they say don't mess with Texas. That's literally on, like, their stickers. Like,
Right.
like so,
Right.
So yeah, no, to me, that's just like something that's like disgusting and unacceptable. And like, yeah, it's not against the law, but it's kind of starting to seem like maybe pedophiles made the laws.
Right. So exactly. So it's not against the law
Right.
to film children in public areas,
Yeah.
but it's against the law to film them like in
Privately.
private area. Like, what does that mean?
Like, and what do you like? Because the thing about it is like,
I mean, at the end of the day, really quick, we know that pedophiles, their sentences are very short, if any jail time is even served.
if any,
Which
like,
is disgusting.
it's atrocious, and it's the reason why a lot of people don't speak up. Like, it's a reason why, like,
They're like, nothing's going to happen anyways.
and nothing does happen anyways, and that's the part that sucks. Like, sometimes yes, but rarely. And they have to do something that's like so egregious. LOL. They have to do something that's literally so egregious that it's like you have to like murder multiple people, and they're like, oh man, buddy, you can't murder. Like, that's
Well,
what it is. Like, that's what they'll get onto him about. They're like, oh, you can't murder, buddy. I'm like, you can't, but you also can't.
Wasn't there people at some point where Miss Harris actually put away people for like weed for like 20 years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, when she
You'd
was
be going
like
to jail for 20 years for that, but you can fucking rape a child and go do
community
community
service
service or
at like a
house
fucking
arrest.
park. Like,
Go
that's
fuck yourself.
No, literally,
Like,
you can do community service down at your local YMCA where all the kids are.
right.
I'm like that.
She was a public defender, and she
Yeah, like, I'm like,
wasn't she?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
she
what it was when she was a public defender.
Yeah.
She did put away people for weed for a long time, and then she was like, "Oh,
She's a
legalize
fucking
marijuana,"
idiot.
and I'm like, "Hey,
I don't even care. Again, it doesn't matter what political side you're on. I'm sorry.
no, I
She's a
think
fucking
I
idiot.
think they should just, I feel like they should legalize every drug, and then because the people are going to do it anyway. I was like, just legalize
them all.
it. Just legalize it and just go.
Or-
you go in your little
or-
drug slum.
Actually criminalize it.
Yeah, there's that too.
It's not legal, but it's
right.
there's people slamming dope literally on the sidewalks, and they're like, what are we gonna do?
No, I
what
guarantee
can we
we
do?
could drive
Especially
into,
these
like-
homeless fucking people. They're like Tyler's like they're going to either ticket them or take them in and give them a court appearance, and they're not going to show up.
Oh, they're too busy doing drugs.
They're not going to show up.
That's why I was like, yeah, but I feel
Or
like
if they do take them for the night, they're probably like, cool, I got a meal and like a roof
yeah,
over
no,
my head.
actual. That's the thing. I'm like, maybe
And again, I don't know laws and if I'm even quoting that right, but
yeah,
I do know that not much is done about it.
right. You don't know laws because you don't make it your entire personality to be a
Right.
police officer. So
Right. I'm like, I actually am pretty much
in
a
like
cop.
section,
I don't know if you know.
Section 5, subsection 16,
Yeah.
like under Article B 13.
I'm by default a public servant.
Yeah. Publicly serve. No,
I'm just
kidding.
ASMR over here.
No, with the crunchies.
But yeah, so that's my
Yeah.
thought on auditors. I think
Yeah, no, I agree, and I didn't really know what that was. Like, I knew what that
you're
was.
gonna see it now. Like it's those
but
people,
I
like I
didn't-
said,
yeah,
they like
it's listening.
yeah. Oh, now that's all you're gonna see, hear,
No.
live.
Seriously, and I just think, yeah, there's that. Like, anyways,
Okay, so speaking of like, let's say a certain person's partner shows up to your house and is outside your door.
correct.
Do you feel like they're going to have good intentions?
God, no.
And would you feel like you're going to sit there and be victimized?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
This is one thing. This is something.
I just needed to know.
I would.
I know the box would open and the people that we put away are going to come out.
Exactly. I have worked so
So
hard
hard.
to not be a
So
crash out.
hard.
I have many years of experience and
So
I have
hard.
so many situations where it like societally justified. 100%. Morally, that's questionable, but societally very justified in my crash out or whatever.
Right.
I know that I'd be justified. Two things. One, I cannot have someone thinking that you can just come up to my house
Ever.
That is one thing I'm like, you better make sure you never have somebody show up at my house because I don't play at all.
And people will say, oh, everybody says that. No, you're right. Everybody
Everybody
does
does say
And
that.
if you haven't had to play
Yeah,
before,
exactly,
they
then you
probably
know.
won't.
Right.
They'll probably not really like we've talked about before. I was held up at gunpoint and you can talk again. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I would do this. I would do this if I got held up or I robbed. Bitch, I know the difference
Right.
between I need to survive
Right.
and I'm going to survive.
Right.
Which is I played it cool
Right.
and he did what he did and I was like, if I need to fight, I'm gonna fight.
Right.
But I'm gonna be cool.
Right.
Like you don't know how you're gonna react. I wasn't like, what, bitch? I was like, all right,
Right.
what do you want? This is not my business. I don't give a fuck about this business. You
Yeah.
can take
Take
literally
whatever.
everything here.
Yeah.
Well, I sat quietly. I learned from my father, you don't look you don't look at them and try to identify too many things that they're like, oh shit, this bitch can identify me. But things were running through my head, like, because when he came back around the counter, I was like, oh God, is he gonna rape me? I wish he didn't, but he did put the gun in my stomach. But I was just like, if I fucking try to be like some hero,
Right.
dumbass idiot
Right.
bitch, I don't have any weapons on me. I was like, I'm probably going to get fucking killed. Even
Yeah.
if he had no intention of killing me,
Right.
he's going to get scared and try to kill me.
Right.
So, yes, is there the difference between I need to know when to play it cool to survive and
Right.
I'm going to survive under any circumstance because now
Yeah.
I'm in a dangerous situation that I have to fight?
100%.
Yes.
100%. And that's for me, like, because of the environment I grew up in,
You know how to survive.
chaos is very peaceful and I know how to survive and I know how to make sure I survive.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
My thing is like in situations like that, because if there was to be a person to show up, I know that that person would not be a calm person, a collected person. I
Right.
know that that person is like a
Mentally
for
unstable,
show,
mentally
mentally unstable
ill.
for show crash out. Like,
Yes.
like I'm gonna
And at
crash
that point,
out.
showing up to your house is mentally ill. You're
Yeah,
mentally ill.
mentally ill,
because
'cause
you need to
how
get
did you
a
find out
fucking
where I
grip and a
lived?
life. Yeah.
How do you know where I live?
Instant threat.
Like
Immediate threat.
the first thing, like I get eerily calm, and so that's the thing that I.
The calm
No,
is
it's
when it's
so scary. And
Yeah.
and I get like eerily calm, like to the point where like I don't know if this like happens to other people, but it's like if I'm in a situation of like chaos or like some shit's about to go down, like I
There's
just like take a
calm.
breath and then like I hear my heart beating, everything, and I can observe everything in the room at that moment. It's like things are like going in a little bit slow motion, and I'm like, okay, bam, 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 bam. That's what I need to do if they do this or that, blah blah blah, and that's all happening within like milliseconds. I'm like,
That's like a survival thing for people that have had to be in like fight or flight. Because if it's not that bad, you can be even more
Right.
chaotic. But when you know something's like bad,
You have to
there is a calm.
right like
And now those are the scary motherfuckers. Like when I'm calm,
don't. Like,
it-
don't,
I
'cause-
scare myself.
Yeah, me too, because my fear, like, okay, so I have this fear, like, sometimes I think that I do struggle with OCD because I have, like, these thoughts, like, sometimes, like I'm afraid of this, or, like, I'm afraid
Yeah.
of that, like
Irrational, but maybe not.
No, like, a lot of them are rational. How you can tell the difference is because if it directly goes against your moral compass, then that's probably an intrusive thought.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I have this fear that I would enjoy hurting someone. So I'm afraid to, like, not afraid because I'll stand up for myself, but like I don't like to put myself in those situations because
Right.
I'm afraid I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like I'm afraid I would enjoy like beating someone up. And so that's not like that's scared. Like I know that I'd be able to stop, but also in my family history, like we like blackout is like a thing that happens a lot.
I can
Sober or
contest
not.
to that. It is a thing. And
And so I'm afraid that I would black out and just do everything I need to do to survive at any means
Yeah.
necessary.
Yeah.
And so that is my biggest fear, is that I would like harm someone beyond like repair because like I'm defending myself, and like I'm not like a small weak person by any means. I'm strong. I can handle my own. Like I grew up like I know that I can take a hit.
Yeah.
Period. Like I mean abuse like growing up, like, you know, relationships, whatever. I know that I can take a hit, and it scares me because I know that I can take a hit and go, did you just hit me?
right.
Like, and that because that happened to me one time, and I was like, you just punched me in the face, didn't you?
And you want to know what's crazy is I know that half the people watching, especially females, would be like, they think they can too.
Yeah.
They're
And-
like, oh
yeah.
no, I totally could, or I could do, like, unless you have, no,
Unless you've gone toe to toe with a grown ass man.
with a grown ass man, and not
Like-
just normal men, but like,
no, like
bodybuilder,
Strong,
strong,
like-
large men,
go to the gym,
Don't
work out, combat
tell
trained,
me-
even. Yeah.
mentally ill,
Mentally
men.
ill. Like,
Don't tell me
yeah.
that you
have it in you because you
have
beat
it
up
in
some
you.
girls
Don't tell
that
me
were
you know
like,
anything
yeah.
about domestic violence. Don't tell me. Well, okay, I take that back. There's all sorts of forms of domestic violence, and there's no
Right.
better or worse.
Right,
than
and
the
women
other.
do it too.
But
So, yeah.
but you know,
Yeah, it's
you got
scary.
your feelings hurt. Don't be saying domestic
Yeah,
violence.
and also don't tell me that like, oh, you can fight when the only people you fought are consistently like 5 foot 100-pound girls. Don't tell
or
me.
you think you can,
Or you think you can,
You
just
think you
because you
can.
took out someone that was afraid to hit you back.
right.
Like, I'm not afraid to hit you back, nor am I afraid to get hit.
Oh, dude, what do you mean? You want to know the best part about me?
Rough.
The best part. Why is he barking? Logan! The best part about me is that I'm not scared to do the first fucking
Hit.
hit.
Yeah.
Because there's people that their advice would be, you know, let them hit you first because then you can go full blown. Like,
yeah.
no, not when you're a psychopath like me. Not when
Yeah.
you're a fucking crash out, experienced
Yeah.
maniac I'm okay admitting all this too, because I'm not anymore, but I know what I was is if you are a threat to me and I know that, I'm not waiting for you to do anything first.
No, yeah, absolutely not. No, like
Ever.
I like to wait for the
Once
first
you
hit because
present a threat, that to me is enough. That's the same thing as hitting me. Argue with me on that, but I'm not going to be a fucking victim.
No, the intent is whatever the intent is. Like if you're intending
Thank
on
you,
harming
intent.
me, and that's exactly why. Like I again agree with the Memphis mom. Like, did those people touch her yet? No, but they were in her house
Why do
and
you
her
need to
babies were
wait?
there.
I'm not waiting
Pop, pop,
for
pop.
somebody to fucking fuck with me. No.
No, I'm gonna handle the situation.
Yeah,
like that's what should be done. But yeah, no, that's crazy. I definitely like. I personally like to wait for them to throw the first punch, but that's just because I like to see how hard they can hit.
Yeah,
But that's crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah,
Like that's not normal. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like waiting for you to throw the first punch because I'm like, oh well, like it's self-defense. No. I just want to. I know it's gonna be the only one you get,
right,
and I also know that like I just want to see how hard you can hit.
right.
Does it stack
Now-
up? Does it add up?
Now, when people bring weapons,
Yeah.
now it's a different story.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Like it depends on what the weapon is.
right,
Like if it's a gun, then obviously like unfair. Like I have to
Right.
fucking listen to you right now because you're
Right.
gonna shoot me and I'll die.
right, or I have to shoot you first.
Yeah, or I have to shoot you first. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to do that. Like
Yeah.
if it's a knife,
We're for sure getting demonetized.
I don't know. It depends. Do I have a bat? Like,
Right.
I mean, like,
Right.
It depends. Like, what is it? What
Right.
what is the weapon? Because
Right.
like, if you're fighting
Well, if you're
dirty,
going
I'm also
that
fighting
far
dirty. Like,
where you
there's-
want to like harm somebody or kill somebody or come after somebody,
Yeah.
you need to get checked into a fucking institution.
yeah, like that's weird. Especially
Unless
for
they
what?
like harmed your child, you need to get a fucking grip on yourself.
right,
And
Exactly.
literally get fucking help or get some
Yeah.
friends or get a
And like
hobby.
stop stalking someone just because your
Dude.
man likes me. That has nothing to do with like
you're fucking
like
sick,
it's weird.
bro.
It's weird.
You're not
Like-
embarrassed?
no,
Like,
it is.
I'd be
like
embarrassed of myself if I was like behaving that way or like
Right.
trying to fuck somebody over or like an ex
Right.
over. I'd be like, I am such a pathetic fucking dork.
it's weird.
like
I'm
I
like-
need to get a life and a grip.
Right. Like actually, as a matter of fact, like I can say this, like I don't get like so I'm really, really close with one of my exes. I've talked about him before. He's the one that lives in Texas. He's
Oh, yeah.
not the ex-fiance.
Yeah.
He's like a really good guy. Anyways, so I like anytime like I get on Fortnite to play and his girlfriend's there, I'm like, oh my god, hey, like blah 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 blah. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh my god, hey girl, and she knows everything. She knows like and I respect her, and I was like, so like I just truly don't understand like why you would just be hating on somebody just because like because you had a relationship with somebody that I love. Okay,
Get a
Get
fucking
over
life.
it.
so
Like-
if you obsess over an ex
it's
that does
strange.
not want you
Right.
at all,
It's
or
weird.
their new partner that doesn't even give a fuck about you
At all.
you
have problems.
should feel concerned for yourself.
Right.
You should get help.
Exactly.
You should, like I said, get a hobby, get friends, anything really.
Yeah. And like my thing about it is like when I've been in those situations where I've been like obsessing over an ex, like I've never been like that obsessed over like when I was like with someone, yeah, I was like stalking and stuff like
Oh,
that.
when
But then
you're with somebody that's doing shit that's like
no, after I'm like no
inappropriate,
because
you're
I
like
know
gonna
what you're doing and I have nothing to do with that. But the other part of it is I have legitimately never, not one time in my entire life, been in a situation where an ex has not first shown interest in me.
right.
I've never, not a
That's because
singular
you're not a
time.
pathetic woman.
Exactly.
For women to do that, or the
It's
women
weird,
that
like-
make things up about their exes, or
Right.
try to like hurt them or
Yeah.
harm them or like ruin their reputation are so
It's
pathetic.
weird. Like, and I do understand that some of my exes, like when I tell my truth and my story, they do become the villain because what they did is fucked up.
When they did something fucked up.
When they did something fucked up.
100%.
But I'm making up lies. I'm not going to
You're not
like
gonna go out of
texting
your
their
way.
job trying to be like
You're
this
not
or that.
gonna-
Like, I mean, for a funsie, I might sign them up for like, Scientology or something. That would be silly.
Right.
But I would not do something to like actually
But
like
I think
harm
at some
them.
point
Like,
you'd probably like move forward
no,
too.
I 100%
Maybe
move
like
forward.
when it's fresh and you're
Yeah.
like hurt.
No,
but,
literally.
even
Like, give
still,
yourself like
probably
6
not.
months and then actually don't even give yourself 6
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like, come on. stand up girl. And so like, but then
And it goes both ways. Men
every
too.
time,
Like, dude.
every single time I've ever, this is me minding my own business, and all of a sudden my ex is like, I still think about you all the time. And I'm like, of course you do.
Oh, my girl's being such a...
I miss you.
Such a bitch
Like,
right now.
oh my God. Like, I wish that I could see you. I wish I could hang
Yeah.
out. And I'm
She's not you.
No, literally. And we're talking about I'm talking about two different people right now at the
Right.
same time.
I'm talking about like 8 different
multiple.
people.
No, literally. I was like, I just think about you every time. Why would
recently.
you tell me that? Like, why would you tell me that you think about me every time you, like, that's weird. That's weird. Like, does she know that? Like, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Like, no,
No, of
it's
course
just
she
like,
doesn't. What the fuck?
no, yeah, I'm like, because that's like weird. Like, and this is like the energy that I'm
Because
like,
they think that's
constantly-
like a compliment. They think it's like
Right.
the ultimate compliment if I say that. Like,
and I don't have a problem. Like, I'm very Drew Barrymore this is one thing that we're like different on. Like, I'm very
actually really can't stand her.
Drew
also.
Barrymore on like being friends with your exes. Like, I am
Never.
capable of being friends with my exes.
No,
if
fuck
you
no.
respect me.
No,
and that's
there's
why,
no need, Tessa.
well, but I have the one that he respects me, and so I'm friends with him. Like, there's never been anything weird or like, I mean, since.
Okay,
So
I get people that do
Right.
it, but I don't agree. I don't
yeah.
see a need.
Well, and also
I don't
I'm
see a need.
single as
It-
well. That's like the other part
yes,
of it. Yeah.
Yes, you're single and you had like a long relationship and history with that person before. I still don't think it's okay, but
yeah.
But like I said, that's okay for us to disagree on
Right.
that. I
Yeah,
think maybe in my
100%.
past I thought it was okay. I think that there was a time,
and I'm sure that
you
like
said- you
when
said
I
you
get into a
may-
relationship,
Exactly.
if my partner was like, I'm not comfortable with this,
Right.
then I would have that
you
conversation.
may feel like your
Yeah.
friendship might even change. Like you might
Yeah.
even feel different.
Exactly.
You don't
And
know.
so that's just where I'm at right now. Like, I am so comfortable like being friends with someone as long as you're going to respect me. And if you're
Yeah.
not going to respect me or have respect for me, because I'm not saying like you have to respect me. No, I don't care. Like if I will see the way
mutual
you're treating
respect,
me.
yeah.
And if you're not treating me in a way that I find favorable, then we will not be friends.
Right.
It's really that simple. But if you are treating me in a way that is respectful and favorable to me, then we can be friends. Like, it's really that simple. Like, it doesn't matter to me like what past we used to have. What matters to me is like what is happening right now. And if you're still stuck in the past, then I'm not going back there. So why would I do that? Like,
I've just never
the problem
had so little pride in myself that I would
is, yeah.
go fuck with an ex, especially like a long time later, and like
Yeah.
take any of my energy at all
Yeah.
and put it into, like you said, when I was in relationships that may have
Yeah.
not been the best and there were suspicions or things going on,
Right.
and you're like obsessing over like, oh my God, who's that girl on Instagram? But there was
Yeah.
like legitimate reasons
there was
as
legitimate-
to why.
yeah.
And like investigations had to be done.
100%, yeah.
And again, that's why we became such good investigators.
Right. Right.
That is different. And that's not
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No,
Or your ex like had an affair and left you for that person and you're trying to
Right.
figure out like, at that time it might be a healing thing. Like, what did I do? What does she have?
Right.
And that's not the right way to think of it.
No,
but you're going
because-
through it and
yeah.
you're going to look and you're going to be like,
Right.
what is
what
the
is it
deal
about
here?
me that's
Yeah.
different than that? Yeah.
So all of those I get are valid. And that's not even what we're referring to. We're referring to a very long time later, either
Yeah.
an ex's partner or spouse
yeah.
or just an ex
It's just like obsessed with you. Like, it's weird.
themselves being
Yeah.
obsessed and like not moving forward.
Right. The obsession
and
part is weird to me because
stalking and slandering and
stalking, slandering, having
lying.
family members stalk, and it's weird. And like, here's the thing. For me, like, I'm like, baby girl, stand up. Like, girl, stop looking at myself. Like, there is not, you're gonna be so upset because not only am I beautiful, I'm smart, I'm funny.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I'm
kind,
like you're hurting your feelings.
hurting your feelings
so
for no reason.
Bad. But here's what gets me is like, are you that stupid that in this day and age you don't know that fucking TikTok tells
Shows?
people
Yeah.
when you view their shit?
stuff?
Are you a fucking
I was like,
dumbass?
and then I make my Instagram private, and
And
then
you
all of
think
a
that,
sudden
like, we're
I'm
not
getting requests
screenshotting
from
it
people that
every
have
time?
like 2 followers.
2 followers and their page was made like yesterday.
I'm like,
It literally tells you, like
Literally.
I said, do you guys think we don't fucking
it's
know?
crazy. I'm like,
I know how to
guys.
look to see when the page was made, how many
Exactly.
usernames it's had. Like, are you guys,
Yeah,
like,
it's
do you
really,
not know?
That's just like the simple basic.
You're like,
That's
these
not
are not,
even-
we're not like
yeah.
amateur hour. Like, you're amateur hour if you think that I see a page that was
Right.
made yesterday.
Yeah.
Fucking literally yesterday.
No, actually.
Commenting on
Yeah.
and or
Yeah.
like you
It's crazy.
are a fucking idiot
It's
if you
crazy.
think that we don't know what the
I
fuck you're
agree.
doing.
And it's crazy.
And I've
I
known
just,
for a long time.
Right. And I just don't like you're
And
not,
then the blocking.
and
oh,
you're
and mind
also
you,
not
the
going to
blocking
find
and
what you're
unblocking
looking
thing.
for. The
They think
blocking
that blocking and unblocking us is
I
gonna
still get the notification.
Oh, also when you stalk somebody's page, they can show up as like a suggested friend.
And they do.
And I've had people that blocked me at some point and then unblocked me show up as suggested friends, and I'm like, oh yes, I can block them finally.
Right.
And I fucking
That's how
run.
that's how
as
I
fast
found
as
out.
I
That's what
can
I did.
And
I was
block
like,
them.
yes.
Yes. I'm like, they're finally.
Finally.
I'm in control now, motherfucker.
No, literally, I'm like, finally, because I'll wait, like, because if I can't,
It'll
like,
come.
I'm not looking.
It'll come. They'll
but
unblock
it
you because they
presents
can't.
itself.
They can't do it. They will
Right.
unblock you. They will always unblock you. And then it'll pop up, and I'm like, yes.
100%. And that's
You don't even have to
yeah.
search for it. You don't even have to
No.
look it up. You don't, because
No.
again, we don't give a fuck. I'm not thinking about any of these people for a
No.
second of my life or day.
No, I really
We
don't.
could give a flying fuck about them.
I really don't like. And that's the part that I think is like,
They
Maybe my
present
favorite.
themselves to us, and that's the only time
They
we think
do.
of them.
yeah, and I think
And they don't
all
get
this-
under our skin. That
No.
let's make that clear.
Oh
They-
God, no. I just feel bad for you.
Yeah,
like,
I feel bad
that's
for
what it
you.
is. I just feel so
I
bad
feel
for you.
bad for
It's
you.
crazy. It's weird, and I feel
And
bad
we both
for you.
know each
because-
other's like
yeah,
you know.
things like we know what we're talking
Yeah.
about, and it's like,
And I know everybody's, well, maybe not everybody's experienced that. I've never experienced shit like that before recently. Like, where
well,
somebody's
now
that
everybody-
pathetic.
No,
I guess
to
I
like
surrounded
stalk all
myself
your
with
stuff.
more
Yeah.
like
well,
stable
also,
people.
Again, spiritual warfare, the attacks.
Oh, yes.
Like
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
second
yes.
you
They're
start
all
to even
evil.
like have
Yeah.
a crumb of success, people are like, no, I want that.
Right.
And I'm like, well, then work for it and get it yourself.
Right.
Like, why are you coming over here? Like,
Right.
leave me alone, mind your own business.
Right.
Like,
What's even better is like with like your situation,
Mm-hmm.
it's not only the partner, but sometimes the actual ex
yeah.
also.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
So it's
what?
like they're both so obsessed with me. I'm like, you guys both
It's
want to
like
kiss
you
me
guys
so
know
bad.
that you're making me feel like super, and it's like not
I'm
even
like,
that you
why
feel good
is
about
this
yourself
something-
because they're like
No.
actually like don't want
like
at
scary.
all.
But it's just so funny to me. I'm like, you guys, why don't you just scroll together?
Right?
Why don't you guys just like pair up and like
Yeah.
at the same time? Because like you're both clearly obsessed with me, and it's fine. Like you can be obsessed with me, that's great. But like, can you also leave me alone?
Imagine
Can you also like leave me
imagine
alone?
being
Like,
that fucking like upset because they say there's
Mm-hmm.
no way to put energy into something that you don't care about, and even if it's in a caring, and care is, I use the word
Mm-hmm.
loosely, it doesn't mean care for the person, but that you have some kind of emotional investment in. And what's crazy about that is I've never held that long of an emotional investment into somebody that I wasn't like couldn't have.
right.
Like,
And
could you
even-
imagine how that's got to feel?
No,
Like,
literally, because even like times that I was like stalking, like I never ever like became obsessed with like another person. It was like I literally just like knew like which pages he would comment on or whatever.
Right.
So I would go to that page and I'd be like, "Yep, there's the comment."
like, oh,
I'm
of course.
not even. I don't care. I'm not like obsessing over the page, being like, "Oh my god," blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh, who is this girl?" Easy. That's who she is. That's why he's commenting.
And
Anyways, let's move on.
Like, they're not good at it.
no,
so,
I'm
yeah.
like, and you're dumb.
It's so
Like,
obvious
so
and so
silly, and it's so
transparent.
like it's like, girl, of course somebody's commenting on this. Like literally your butthole is showing in transparent underwear. Like they're like, oh
and
my
you
god, a
know
butthole.
that weak ass dude that
Yeah.
you also were with, so you know
Yeah.
is gonna fall for that bullshit because they're a
Exactly.
fucking idiot.
It's so silly. I'm like, if that's what you want to do, then you can do that. But you can look that way. You can act that way. You can.
You have to move forward. You cannot
No,
obsess
literally.
over exes. It's weird. It's pathetic.
It's weird.
Scary.
And some people might even say, well, aren't you guys talking about it right now? Well, that's because things are happening.
We're not talking about our
No.
we're not talking about obsessing over. We're not obsessing over anybody.
No.
They're obsessing over us. So what
literally,
the fuck?
people keep, like-
That's our point. Is we
And
don't
it's
do
not-
that.
And it's not okay. So it's not just like both. I know are still watching all the time. Like not even that couple. The other one.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like to the point like I have made like all like at this point I'm like I don't even know like why you're still like trying, like why like I don't
What's crazy is that they think
I just don't get it, like
we don't know.
right, and
And
like
they
oh,
think we
like,
don't know
are you like I just miss
the amount
her.
of people we know on top of that
Yeah.
that inform us of things is crazy.
That
And I
part.
can't even go deep into
You,
what
like,
I know.
People
but
don't even know who I know. Like I
That's the
literally,
best part, yeah.
actually, like literally today, I interacted with a person.
I'm like, you have to be careful because
Yeah.
we can't give away our secrets.
I interacted with a person, you know, and they were like, "Oh my God, do you want to know something crazy?" Literally
Always.
pulls up a mugshot of someone else that is
Always.
in relation to
There's
someone
always
else.
some connection, some fucking.
I was
I'm in
like-
fucking Florida.
No, literally.
And there's shit that happens
No,
from California
literally.
and or vice versa. That I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
It
I'm
will
sorry.
find you if it needs to.
It will. It will.
Doesn't matter where you are. It will find you.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, like this is such a sim moment. I've had a weird simulation day today,
Yeah.
so like,
Yeah.
it's just been everything's been all simmy and all weird, and like I'm
All
like,
simmy.
I'm like, I don't, what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. But
Even one of the guys on one of the podcasts on the network, the Other Than
Uh-huh.
Honorable, he's like, I see mutual friends and he's from Newport Beach, which was right next to where I lived. And I'm like, I probably fucking know this guy in some way and or people he
Right.
knows. Like, it's just
Right.
crazy
It is
how there will be
crazy.
connections
Yeah.
in some way, shape, or form. And when you are a certain type of person and certain type of personality and you kind of put yourself out there, you that type of shit will happen constantly.
Unfortunately, I am a beacon.
Could be good and bad.
Yeah.
Could be good and bad.
I'm
but
I'm a beacon of healing and love and hope and light, and
I think it's mostly
unfortunately,
good though. I feel like it's
Yeah.
been mostly good because
Yeah.
it's all people that give us information or ride with us or have our backs.
Right.
So that I think that's good.
Yeah, I
'cause-
feel like overall, like 99% of the people in my life adore me.
right, or will like do
Like,
any like
or would do anything
just
for me.
vice versa like
Yeah,
I would for them.
exactly.
Like
Right, exactly.
I've
Vice
never
versa.
had like close friends backstab me like
Yeah,
shit
I mean,
like that.
I have had that happen, but
But then
you
they
know,
weren't close friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
I'm talking about the real ones that I
Yeah.
know. Like, we are that we, including you at this point.
Yeah, no, like,
we
we're
are
locked
that
in.
group of people that like they have that joke. Where it's like we ride at fucking midnight.
no, that ass.
like that. He always posts that one. It's like, I need to do something. Somebody's gonna get hurt. I need you not to ask questions. I need
Yeah.
They'll be like, okay,
All right,
let's.
cool.
okay.
I'm
What,
in.
What time?
Wait, what should I wear?
What,
like,
yeah.
like,
Should I wear shoes that tie, slip
Right,
on?
like, what should we do?
Yeah,
Like,
right,
should I bring Vaseline?
right,
Like,
right. Should I wear a hair cap? Like, I need to
literally.
know. And there's certain things I need to know, but other than that, we're
Yeah.
good. Like, and I think that the people that
I'll fully attach a bald cap for it. Like,
right. Do I need to shave my head?
Right. No, literally.
So we're gonna call this episode "Crash Auditors and Crash Outs."
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Because
great.
I feel like both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Exes, auditors, exes, and crash outs.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Because
y'all are fucking crazy, but here's the thing: is all you crazy assholes
Yeah.
that show your craziness don't
Yeah.
necessarily know that the people that you may
Be showing your craziness too.
are 20 times crazier.
Report, and they also report to like.
Oh
I
yeah, oh
literally-
yeah, oh when you're
I'm
showing,
like,
yeah,
what
dude,
do
you don't have
mean?
loyalty. You don't get loyal. You're not. Nobody's loyal to you, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah, like you're like literally like when
That's the
when
best
I
part.
and I'll say this and I don't care about saying this out loud. My ex-fiance, whenever I found out he was cheating on me, it was because I called his best friend because
Damn, even the best friend.
No, literally best friend. And I said, "Hey, X left his controller at home. He was coming to like play, video games with you today." And best friend goes, "What do you mean I'm at work?" And I go, "Oh, well, he just left to come to your house. Like, what? Like, I don't understand what's going on." And he goes, and I had peeped that this girl named Alex kept texting him. And I said, "Oh, well, then he's probably hanging out with Alex then. I already said her name. So like,
Right.
it doesn't matter. It's like, he's probably hanging with Alex then, which keep in mind, this is not even the girl that he got married to 4 months after we broke up. Different girl.
Oh God.
And best friend says, oh, I mean, honestly, they are all over each other at work. And I go, excuse me? And he goes, this is Tessa. And I go, this is Tessa. Yeah. So what the fuck? And he was like, well, I mean,
Cat's out of the bag.
yeah, like he like I and I was like, yeah, and there's no going back now. Like, you already let it loose.
Yeah.
Like, now I already know.
You're involved.
And so,
I'm
like,
involved. We're
I was
involved.
like, that was so easy. All I said was, I just said, well, then he must be doing this. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I'm like,
Yeah.
no loyalty.
Yeah.
If anybody
None.
called me about my best friend and they were like, oh, they left their controller at my house, they said they were coming over to you, and I go, I would straight up say, oh yeah, dang, that sucks.
A
Like,
lot of times pieces of shit surround themselves with pieces of shit. So
Right. I'm
there's
like,
no loyalty.
there's
Like
no
I saw
loyalty.
one where the guy, you know, those guys walk up. They're probably fucking staged, but the guys walk up and goes, there's two girls and they
Mm-hmm.
go, hey, you call your man or you call her man,
yeah.
and say, hey, you want to link up?
Yeah.
And see what she says. And they're both like, no, he never would. Da, 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 da.
yeah, yeah.
And I have seen them where the guy was like, what are you talking about? Like,
Right.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
no. And then there's ones that are like, what? Okay, yeah. Where do you
When?
wanna-"
When?
They're
Yeah,
kind of
let's-
like,
I'm like-
weary at first, but they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, when you want to link up, like, let's do it. Like,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's supposed to be your best friend's man. Like, so
Right.
there's no loyalty all around.
Right.
All
That's
around.
so weird.
And
Like,
then there was one they called. So she called him and she was like, she seemed scared to do it.
yeah.
And he was like, what do you mean? We just like did. And then her best friend was like, what? So now two people, right.
That-
And she was like, weird.
I
And
would
again,
start
it could
swinging.
be staged.
I would
They
start
did. They got in a
swinging.
fight. It was
Oh,
ghetto.
like, I'd
but
be
they,
like,
it could
I
be
would start
staged because it got
swinging.
me. I was like watching. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
But it could be also very possible because I don't put anything past anybody anymore.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I
mean,
know,
I don't surround myself
for
with fucking
me,
people like
not
that,
me.
but-
Luckily I know that, like,
Right, we don't surround
one
ourselves
of one
with-
of my best friends that does have a man, he hates my guts, so it's not like you know what I mean? Like,
For the dumbest
He'd rather see me
reason
die. He'd rather
I've
see me
ever
die.
heard
Like-
in my life.
he would be like,
God, Tessa, you need to prove your.
he'd be like, I knew you were like this. I knew you were gonna do
Maybe I
this.
shouldn't.
No,
But like,
Sorry. No,
But,
no.
like-
It's just silly.
Yeah,
just
it's
silly
just
things.
silly.
Silly words and silly things. But yeah. Yeah, I could never do that to somebody that I cared about or that I loved. Like, are you kidding me? This was my best friend and I'm like sneaking around with her man. Like, first of all, what? That's weird to me. That's like close to incest.
yeah, like you're gross.
In my head, that's like incestuous.
Now, so like, say that happened, like your best friend's man
Yeah.
calls and is like, oh, is Ashley over there? Because she said she was there and I just need to talk to her real quick, but she wasn't there, right?
If my best friend's man called me,
Would you be like,
I
oh,
would-
she's in the bathroom,
no, I would go, how do you have my number?
right?
Like, wait, how did you get my number? Well, it's not important. No, it is important. I'm scared of people giving, like, how'd you get my number?
Let's say he has it. Let's say he has
No,
it, and you
I
can't
would
use
like
that
divert-
excuse.
I would just divert
You're like,
anything.
what? Who the fuck? What? Who is this?
I'm like, so you're in, I would literally just turn it against him and I would text my friend and be like, where the fuck are you?
Right at that
Like, if
time,
you're gonna
like,
tell me,
yeah.
if you're gonna lie and use my
Right.
thing, then like, because actually,
I'd be like, I don't know, her stomach hurt. Let me go find her. Like,
wait,
I know she's in the
actually,
bathroom.
something like this did happen to me once, and I didn't know that I was supposed to lie.
That's what I'm saying. Would you
So
pick it up?
wasn't
Like,
it wasn't her man, it was her man's mom.
oh my god.
And I was very close with that mom because I used to date the older brother.
Okay.
Okay. And so I went over there because we would have like tea or whatever, like go to church or whatever. And I walk in and the first thing she said is she goes, hey, did blank cheat on my son with blank?
Oh my god.
And I go, and she goes, you don't even have to answer because
Damn
I
it,
already
Tessa.
know. And I was like, I was like, well, why? Yeah, that happened. Why?
obviously
Like,
you know something already, and I just gave it
yeah.
away.
But the fact is, the girl had been telling her parents and her boyfriend that she was hanging out with me.
Oh god. I'd be see at
And I
that
was
time though I'd be like, hey, I got your back.
But you have to
But
tell
you gotta
me.
tell me if you're gonna involve me in your shit, and I really don't
Right.
want you to involve me in your shit.
I would rather
because-
you not.
I mean, I would tell my friend. Also, as
Well,
the
I cover
type
them
of
in
people we are,
public.
we'd be like,
I check them in
how
private.
about,
Yeah.
exactly. In
Yeah.
private, I'd be like, all right, get your shit together.
Right. I
Let's
was like,
get your
'cause I'm not
shit
gonna lie for
together.
you again.
Let's get your shit together.
Would
Let's
I lie
stop
again?
doing
yes,
that.
I
Yeah.
would lie for my friend again, but I
Right.
would threaten to not to.
Right.
I was like, girl, you better not put me in that situation ever again.
Right.
I
It's not
hated
fair
having
to
to lie
put
for
me
you.
in that shit.
Like, if I'm part of the plan, tell me I'm part of the plan.
Right. And still, I don't want to be being put in that shit
No.
because it's not fair to me, but I got you.
Right. And then also, like, I actually want to hang out. So it makes me
Right?
upset that you're
Girl,
hanging
you're
out with
pretending
this
and
loser.
we're not actually hanging out.
And I'm sad because I actually wanted to hang out with you. So
Right.
don't.
And again,
do that
we
to
don't
me.
really
Yeah.
hang out with people like that anymore.
No, I
and
don't. It's just
all my
not
friends
a
are
thing.
married with kids. Like they
No, my friends aren't
playing.
married with kids. I do have a couple friends that maybe have a couple problems with stuff like that. But
Right.
actually, I will say
You're still at an age where
I've
it's
seen
acceptable.
a lot of growth.
Right. It's gonna
I've seen
start.
a lot of
You'll
growth
start
in
seeing
my-
more
yeah.
and more, and then
Yeah.
you'll see those people that are still kind of like that, and you're like, oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, and it is really sad because like I saw this statistic that was like 3 out of 4 people who party on a regular basis are gonna end up single for life.
For life.
Yeah.
Or you see those people. I love how these things happen, and I just had a conversation. I'm
Yeah.
like, I literally just had this conversation. I
Yeah.
literally just had this conversation with someone while we were at a bar because we were seeing his friend's band play, Tyler's friend's band play. Well, we were like, okay, this is weird. We're at a bar, like never do that. But we were talking about how, in our past, like I used to go to bars and like,
Yeah.
stuff, but I'm like, when you see the people, no judgment, but when you see the people that are still doing it,
Like
I'm
every
talking
weekend.
like after 40, and
No,
you're like,
yeah. No, after 30.
and then you saw the people, but you remember
Yeah.
seeing those types of people at the bar going, oh gosh, like none of us are ever going to be that. But then you see your friends being that,
Being
you're
that,
like,
and
dude,
it's-
you're never going to stop.
Right.
You're going to be the old person sitting at the bar at
Yeah.
12 o'clock and staying there till closing. And it's not even a drinking thing. I think it's an acceptance thing. It's a community. Like they feel, it's like cheers. Like everybody knows me.
Well,
You
yeah,
go to
everybody
your-
accepts you when you're
Yeah.
partying because everybody's partying.
right.
But
And
it's the,
the
second that you
bartenders are
stop,
nice to you because you're
it's their job.
tipping them.
Yeah, it's like the same
Yeah.
thing as going to a strip club and believing that the stripper
Yeah.
actually likes you.
So it's like,
Come on.
I looked at that and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
those people are not, that's just,
Their
that's how it
life,
is.
and
That's it's
how
over.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
And that's really sad to me because like there's like this entire other part of life that you're missing out on because it's not as like fun or cool, but it's actually way
But it's like,
funner.
it's not even fun anymore. Like, how is that so fun to you? How is it so fun?
No, honestly, I basically have like given up drinking, like not because
Right.
of any other way, because
Right.
it literally makes me feel so bad.
Right.
And I'm just like, hey, like I don't mind like drinking every now and then. I do have to take medicine if I want to, which is insane. But like I don't mind that. It's just that like
And getting the blacked out.
I can't
fucking
black out
sloppy
for
drunk.
what?
We don't do that.
I've been drugged before and I don't want to be blackout anywhere. Like I don't want to
No.
be blackout at a club. I don't want to be blackout at my house. I don't want to be blackout in the ocean. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Tyler doesn't drink any hard alcohol at all. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a rare.
Well, I'm a fan of tequila.
Oh, don't fuck with me with tequila.
But
It's a
that's-
rare occasion, and it's just you get to a certain point where I think, sure, every now and then
It's
is
like
it fun to get let loose and to like
Yeah.
have fun? Yeah, but
Well,
like,
and then also it's so like okay, I will say this: like it is really fun to end of night tipsy with your partner. Like that's
oh yeah,
that's-
for
that's
sure, yeah, that
that's
especially yeah.
fun.
And
But
again, not drunk, not fucking
too-
crazy.
I don't wanna
drunk
be
where we're gonna bring up something
sloshed.
from like 6 months ago.
no,
Like,
literally. And I also don't. And I also want to enjoy my time.
yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
want to throw up if I try to perform a certain activity. That's
Right.
like And
And
I
a
would
lot of
rather
people,
enjoy
like
the,
when couples get shit faced like that, they start fighting over who they don't even know what they're fighting over at that point. And it's like, it's gross. Like, yeah, it's not, none of that's going to
It's
be
too
good and
much.
enjoyable. Like, you're
It's
all
too
sloppy.
much.
Yeah. Like you said, getting a little tipsy here and there.
Yeah, it's
and again,
totally
we
fine.
don't even do that often, but
yeah.
at home, like doing that, watching a
Yeah.
movie, like that's fun. That's fine.
Like,
That's acceptable.
And you don't have to like go balls to the wall. Like, let me get shit faced tonight. Like, let me be. You don't have to do that ever.
And let me tell you something, which is sexist, but we'll get over it. Men and women are different. No man that loves and respects their woman wants to see them sloppy drunk. No matter how many guys are like, oh, I know I'm going to get some
No.
fucking crazy shit tonight.
No.
When they're sloppy drunk,
Yeah.
that is a turnoff to
Yeah.
a man that cares and cares about a woman
Yeah,
and loves her.
because
He's
it's
looking
like-
at her like,
right, like the sloppy drunk.
like you're
like
gross. You're all fucking greasy. Your hair,
No,
like
yeah,
girls
and,
get
like,
nasty
nasty,
when they're sloppy
slurry,
drunk and
like-
their fucking eye makeup's all like. I'm telling you right now, they don't respect you.
No, they don't.
in that state.
And they view you as like not a person.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
it's
no
different,
man
yeah.
is like stoked on that. So
No. And it's also like, but also same thing. Like I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I almost said something really mean. Nobody
I kind of need you to.
Nobody wants to deal with you when you're sloppy drunk.
Oh,
period.
fuck no.
Period. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how much you mean to me. I like if you.
I'll make sure you don't hurt yourself, and I'll make sure.
Yeah, I'll make
that
sure you're safe.
home safe. But
I
don't fucking come out with me again.
No, because I'm pissed because
Yeah.
you have ruined my night
Yes.
because you can't get a hold
Yes.
of yourself.
Yes.
Like and it's like and that's just unfair to every person involved. Like if you cannot handle yourself, if you
Yes.
cannot, if the only thing you can do is get sloppy drunk,
Yes.
please stay away from me.
Yes.
I'm sorry, like
Stay away from me.
No,
Sorry, because I
can't.
know people like
And I
if you're
and
that
I know
drunk
some
that's
people that
losing
I adore and I love.
at the end of the
too,
night, we
but-
have to search for your fucking keys or your phone or your life because
Right.
you're completely such a
Or
mess.
if you're like stumbling, you're having to hold the wall. Like
everybody's looking at you. You're gross. You're doing gross things. You're
Right.
destructing property. Like
you're being rude. Like
I'm
I've literally
good on
had
that.
like people like be sloppy drunk around me and say some of the most like egregious, obscene, disgusting things, and then the next day they'll be like, "Oh, why are you upset?" I'm like, "Why am I upset?
right.
You don't remember what you did." So, like
Especially like you said in public places, or they like start fucking with public property and they're like touching things and breaking
No.
things. It's like
I
This is
can't.
not cute. This is not fun.
it's not. It's gross.
Again, maybe
I
when
can't-
we were youngsters, like, oh my god, my friend fell
Mm-hmm.
in the bush, and then we both fell in the bush. Like that's funny and fun, but like you're still an
when you're
idiot.
21, it
but
is
like,
funny.
Yeah, at some point,
when you're
it's like-
21, it's kind of funny because you're just learning alcohol.
right?
That's silly. You're at a
You have
college
to go through
party.
that
you
and be an
stumble.
idiot. Yeah.
Right. Like that's totally like
you get to a
everybody
certain
is
point,
like
and you have
that.
to accept that you have a problem.
Once your frontal lobe has developed, that's 25 by
and
the
you're
way.
doing this on a regular basis, like you might actually
Yeah.
have a drinking problem.
Yeah, because like post college, 24 is post college.
Right.
Right. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Depends on who you are.
Like 23 sometimes is generally
A normal
people are like
person that completes
graduating.
college and
yeah,
does
like
it, yes.
in that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you mean you're 27 still going to college parties?
Yeah.
Exception being
Or getting blacked out drunk
the
at the bar.
exception
Even
being
sorry,
if
no.
you are literally a bartender that hosts college parties,
right.
because that's your job.
Right.
Okay. That's acceptable, but you still shouldn't be like, going to the frat. Why?
Because you haven't developed past that.
right.
And again, these are also going to be the same people that
Right.
do shit like obsessing over your ex, obsessing over your ex's partner, obsessing over even your current partner's ex.
yeah, which
Notice how they all have
Yeah.
problems. They themselves
Yeah.
have problems.
and I honestly think a ton of that is tied to alcohol, but I feel like that's for a
Oh,
whole other
100.
episode. I could literally talk so
A
much
lot of these
about-
people will become unhinged drunk and do stupid shit
Yeah.
and then be like, oh.
Yeah, and for any of you guys that are gonna clock our wine consumption, I beg of you, go
Like
look at the
6
videos.
sips. Yeah.
Go look at the
And
videos
that's the only time.
and see how
And
much we
mind
actually
you,
drank.
I don't see any right
No, I
now.
have sweet tea.
I have water.
I was like,
there's
mine
that.
is sweet tea.
Yeah.
but
No, we're not drinkers. And there's
But
nothing,
yeah.
you know what? If that's what you want to do,
yeah.
again, we
If you
don't
can
give a
handle
fuck.
your shit,
do
then
your,
that's fine.
do
but
you.
if you're gonna be sloppy, I can't have you around me anymore. I'm just at a part of my life that like I
Like
just
the
can't have
podcast that
around
tried
me
to
anymore.
steal our fucking name and we know what the fuck you're doing. They said, do you boo? And I said, do you boo?
Yeah.
Change your fucking name and get the fuck out of here. And
Yeah.
the 500 people that went and reported the page and got it taken down,
Yeah.
we appreciate you.
So much appreciation. Yeah, because also like when we literally were in Starbucks when we came up with our name.
Yeah,
like
no,
we're literally going
we
back and
know,
forth.
and
We're
it's a feminist
checking.
dude,
yeah.
we know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Like you're
it's
not
pretty
smart.
simple, pretty
You're
easy.
not smart. Just stop.
Yeah.
Also, you're dealing with a professional.
No.
Like a professional. You're not smart. You're not going to outsmart me.
Right.
Just stop. Just let it
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. That's
Throw
what I
in
say.
the fucking flag.
Please.
The white flag. Just let it go.
Please. It's okay. Like, listen. I don't care enough to hate you. I don't care enough to
Oh, no, not at all.
actually really even say anything else besides that. Like,
Any of these people that we've referred to
if
are not.
anything, it's not. I wouldn't even consider it like a pesky flight. You're literally a dead end that I got trimmed off. Like I
A
don't,
dead end that I got trimmed off. Fucking dead. I love it so much.
Don't care.
Right.
Like I don't. And why? If you don't care, why are you talking about it? Because it's funny. Because it's silly.
And when you talk about something does not mean you care.
No, it just
but
means,
it does
like,
mean that you're aware,
isn't this
and it means you're
crazy that
spreading
this is something
awareness
that we're going through.
Yeah, and it means that you want people to know you're aware, and
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you care.
No, it's just like
In
a
fact,
little
the
hee-hee-ha-ha.
behavior of the things we're talking about means they care.
I
It
feel like
doesn't-
it's pretty. I feel like this is like unfortunately, like a universal experience that a lot of people are going through.
Yeah.
And so,
Especially like you said with the spiritual warfare, most of these people that are
Yeah.
displaying these types of things or doing these types of things
Right.
are definitely battling some demons and
Bare
definitely
minimum.
don't have
if not the literal devil itself.
friends, family, and or they think they do, but they don't. And
Yeah.
or
Well, because in order to have true friends and
proper
true family, you
relationship with
actually
God.
have to be vulnerable and be your
Yeah.
real self and stop pretending to be something that
Be
you're
secure
not.
with yourself,
You have to
be-
be
yeah.
yourself.
Yep.
And if you hide yourself away and then get mad that you don't have any friends, well, maybe consider that
Right.
you would if you didn't,
Right.
lie about every
Right.
single part of who you are.
Right.
Easy. I mean, personally, I don't have a choice but to be myself. I can't help it.
last
But-
thing I'm going to say, because
Yeah.
we've talked about this before, but do you notice how all of these people, all of them have porn addictions? Mm-hmm.
No, literally, I'm
Just wanted to
I'm like
throw
going
that out
through in my
there.
head. I'm like,
and we're talking about addictions.
No,
like
I mean, like-
excessive, yeah.
one
Looking up weird shit, like
Yeah.
excessively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like weird.
So just saying,
maybe handle that lust addiction.
maybe handle
And that-
the
and that-
demon that's
that
inside
demon.
you.
Yeah.
Maybe find God and handle your shit.
Yeah. Find God and handle your shit. I feel like that's the end of all of our episodes
That's
now.
what we're going to end it with every time.
Yeah. And people might get mad because, like, how can you say shit and God in the same
Because
sentence?
we can do what we want. And just like you
Yeah.
can do what you want. But it doesn't mean we have to be okay with it. And you don't have to be okay with it either. So go fuck yourself.
If you have a problem with it, make your own podcast. Literally, get
And
out
don't
of here.
steal our name because we will get it taken down. It's simple as fucking that.
Yeah, there's so many other names.
You're not
like
smarter. You're
there's so
not
many languages.
stronger.
There's so many. Make up a word.
We have an army. And my favorite thing that I put on my notes was, we have an army and you have a village.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah. No, literally, it's
So
like,
just
come on, please stop.
let
Like,
it
please,
go.
I'm literally begging you, please stop.
let it go.
Like,
Because
please.
my energy can be put elsewhere. And I don't really use
Go
a
watch
whole lot on
Frozen.
this. Let it go. Let it go.
No, literally. Okay, I feel like that's probably a good place to wrap up. I feel like
I think we should let it
this,
go.
we should also let it go.
Yeah.
And we should move on. And we'll do that as an example of
We will
exactly
set
what you
the
guys should do.
example of what
We're
you should-
letting
oh,
it
shit.
go.
I just, like, wiped my
Okay.
lipstick all over my face. We're gonna set the
Yeah.
example.
We
of
will
letting
not
it
talk about
go.
this again until next time we talk about it.
Yeah.
Period. And that's
Period.
on whatever.
And
That's on literally
this is
whatever.
when we start getting delirious.
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
delusional.
no,
If
I
you made
literally
it this
felt
far,
it. Yeah.
You're a sick fuck.
No, actually,
I
because
need
why
help.
would you listen to us talk
Yeah,
about that for so long?
ever.
Like, crazy
Ever.
people. Who's the crazy ones? You. No, because the ones that did stay to the end are the crazy people that are stuck.
Yeah. So we're just here for you guys at this point. We're here for
No.
the haters and the stalkers, because if you made it this far, you're one of those.
Yeah. Or you
love
just
us so
much. Like, so much. And we appreciate that even more. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment, share, like, repost, watch.
I don't know. Show support that's free.
Yeah. Or like,
Listen.
sometimes
I know all the
how
people
like
that are out
you're
there listening
getting
regularly. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, you're like actually the best. You know how that like sometimes you're like maybe you're like doing something but you had been scrolling and you're accidentally letting one video replay over and over.
right.
Do that with ours.
Do that with ours. Yeah.
Just
dude,
do that with
ours.
If you need background noise, just throw it on.
just throw it on.
Just throw it on.
It's
like
so easy.
It's so
Listen
easy.
to it while you're getting ready.
Getting ready, getting unready, just
Getting a
living your
pedicure, put
life,
your headphones
driving. Yeah, like
Driving.
if you need, like, use it as like
Having
white
sex
noise.
with your husband, just watch it. It's fine.
Whatever, like whatever
Or
gets you
wife.
going. Yeah, or
Yourself. I don't.
I guess. And if you're
Oh wait, no, don't want to.
don't. No, actually, don't do that one. Like, I was like, yourself. And like, I don't know if you can
Don't
see
watch
me
us
process.
when you're
I'm like,
I had to process it too. Just kidding. Don't watch us when you're
no, that was a
doing
joke.
it with
We got to
yourself.
get out of here.
I have to go. Okay.
Okay.
Take
Bye.
that back. Bye.
Bro, what? Watch us when you're masturbating. Like, like what?
I fucking cannot.
In the shadows, I found my light. In the chaos, I found